Ho ho, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm finally here. I kept you all waiting long enough. So I thought, it's time. I'll actually stream now. There was no update. It was all a lie. It was all a farce. No, I'm joking. There was an update. It was a huge update. I'm so sorry about the wait. I had to quickly do a Twitter post. Then I had to quickly set myself up. And now you're looking at a deadpan face. This deadpan face. So let me come out of that. And welcome to my Christmas build. That you might have seen previously on the channel, which I did about a year ago. Exactly a year ago now I built this. I hope you're all well. Hello Fangy. Hello Ginger. Hello Fernando. Hello Evie. Hello Squirrel. Hello Heather. Hello Crimson. Hello one and all. Welcome on in. Get your asses in here. We're about to start the stream properly. Everyone get in. Because we're going to build something magnificent. I have no idea what we're going to build. We're going to build something. And oh my goodness, Heather with a super chat straight off the bat. Thank you so much, Heather. That's so sweet. Hello. Thank you so much. That's the sweetest thing. And it makes me blaringly clear. It's very blaringly clear that my alerts aren't working yet again. They never seem to work. I don't know what's going on these days with my alerts. It's definitely on, right? Let me see. We're on live. Alert box. Alert box. Alert box. Okay. Make sure my alert boxes are on. Alert boxes. Yes. Okay. Well, let's hope that those work. Kind of reset them just now. Thank you so much, Heather. That's so sweet. I really appreciate all your support. You're the nicest person. I think the biggest supporter on my channel is Heather Owens. Literally. Joe Marisol, hello. Verk. I don't know how to say your name, Verkle. I'm going to call you Verkle. I hope that's okay. Hello, Sibile. Hello, Sibile. And oh my goodness me, we've got memberships coming in now as well. Jesus Christ, and no noises. And no noises to say memberships are coming. Which makes me sad, but I'll do my own noise. But memberships coming in. Thank you so much, Squirrel. That's so sweet. Another huge support of my channel. It's so sweet. We love Squirrel so much. Lindy Crew, you've just got a membership from Squirrel. Eddie Quest, you've just got a membership. Bear, you've just got a membership. Laszlo, you've just got a membership. Michael, you've just got a membership. Well done, guys. Thank you so much, Squirrel. Everyone who got a membership, make sure to thank Squirrel. That's just so sweet of her to give out some memberships on this Christmas build. We are gift giving this Christmas here on Lols at Lards. Not by me, but by my lovely YouTube members. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. If you didn't know, guys, if you're a YouTube member, you have access to my community server. It's honestly so busy on the community server. I see everyone chatting away on there. I haven't been able to pop on for a little while, but it looks like it's been really busy. So if you are on ARK and you want to join a server and you've just become a member, why not join my community server? Because it's the best. Honestly, this is Rudolph, by the way. Say hello to Rudolph. There are weapon skins from WC and via mods. Ooh, there are a lot of weapon skins on the mod page. Oh, it needs to come up with weapon skins. Oh, I see. Yeah, there should be some on the mod page, I think. Right, I better start to plan what I'm going to build for this. I have no idea what I'm going to build, guys. The first thing I want to do, though, before we start building, is I'm really sad that I really need to fix the alerts, don't I? Every time I see anything come up, I promise I'm gonna sing a song. I'm gonna like make my own alert with my mouth, and it will be glorious. Here we go. So I'm going to craft a winter outfit real fast to make it part of the theme. I would have done this before the stream, but as you know, I had limited time because it decided it needed a 148 gigabyte update out of nowhere. I just want fur. Just give me there it is. I just want fur. Give me the fur. Make me feel at home. I should have a Santa outfit as well somewhere. I don't know where that is. I mean, I can put on a Santa hat. Hang on a minute. Let me steal the Santa hat of this guy. In fact, I can still... Give me that. Give me a hat. Thank you. A thank you. And a thank you. We've still got these hats. Sadly, there were a load of presents as well on this build. There are no presents anymore. There we go. We got a hat on. There used to be a load of presents on these tables as well. They've all gone now. I think it's because I undownloaded... You know, we had the Festive mod. You know, the ARK official Festive mod. That's now gone. And it will come back again very shortly. I don't know when they'll bring that back. I'm thinking maybe it's already back and I don't know about it. I don't know. I don't know. Right. What are you playing on? Who? Oh, you're talking to him. Okay. Mods are available. So the sad thing about the island for me right now is I have so many builds on the island now with all of my tutorial builds on this map. And it's made the single player mode. As you can see, it's lagging. You see this lag is insane. Let me get rid of wild dinos. But we're going to find a nice place to build. I think I might build over here. Maybe. Maybe right here. This is where I'll build. Away from everything over there. This is where I choose to build. So, what are we going to build, I hear you ask? The answer is I don't know. I'm thinking wood might be a good start. I think that might be a very, very good start. So I'm going to start preparing my inventory here. And we'll start to place in something. I'm thinking like a cute little Santa's hut. Potentially. Something cute, demure, mindful, you know. That meme has long gone, but I still use it because I like it. That trend's kind of disappeared. I like saying it still, okay? The Winter Wonderland mod, Lance. No, it's not. No, is it the Winter Wonderland mod? It's whatever the wildcard official one was. That's what it was. And it had presents available on it. You can put presents down. Really awesome. Let's get a bit of everything here. I do have access to Steampunk and a few other mods here as well. So, I mean, I could venture out a little bit here. Right. Now, my original plan, when I thought I was going to have time to do a huge Christmas build tutorial, I don't even think I'd be able to fit it here, is my plan was, I'll tell you my plan. My plan was to have, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Shrek 2, where the fairy godmother has, like, a little cottage, and then behind the cottage was a giant factory. That's what I wanted to do. But, I don't know if I'll have time to do it this stream. Let's just see if there's anywhere I can build without lagging too much. Sorry about the frame drops. That isn't you, that is me. That's my PC struggling. Yeah, not over here. Wow, it's really laggy on the island. I might have to move over to the center. Maybe we go build on the center. Maybe that's what we do. This is a nice spot. This ain't a bad spot right here. And I think I'm away from a lot of my build. Yeah, there are no builds near me, so this could be a good spot to build here. This could be a good spot to build. What are we thinking? I'm thinking yes. Let's go for it. Okay, here we go. Robert Van Den. Hello, Joe. Thanks everyone in the chat about mods. Santa's Workshop. It wasn't called that either. I don't know what it was called, guys. It was called Winter. I'm pretty sure it was called Winter Wonderland. I'm pretty sure it was called... Oh, yes. I forgot about this rubbish. The snow. But I should have a mod. I think I've got a mod installed, actually. So I have got a mod installed that gets rid of this, I think. Yes, I do. Here it is. Here it is. And this is how you get rid of the wood. No. This is not... This is not how you get rid of the wood. This is how... And this is a perfect tutorial of how you do this. You open that up. Then you... What do you do with this? I want to use that. So what do? Do I put it here? No? Oh, I put it on there. And then I put it here. And now I can get rid of the snow. You see that? You see that perfect tutorial? This is a perfect live tutorial, guys. You don't get this anywhere else. Maybe I will use... Oh, no, I was saying that you should build a Santa's Workshop. Yes, I should. Maybe we do a little workshop out here. This isn't really big enough space, is it? Do I need a bigger space? Do I need to build here? Probably. Probably. Is there a lot of danger here? Probably. Okay, here's my plan. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. It's fine. This area is fine. We can pillar. We can do some pillaring. This is fine. We're going to go big. We're going to go big. Now, do I do stone or do I do wood for the bottom part? I've gone with wood. That felt right to me. But if you guys say stone, I'll move over to stone. That is where I stand with that. If you guys say Lance, do stone, I'll go stone. We're gonna be doing some pillaring. So I think I do want stone pillars. I know I want stone pillars, so I'm gonna get those out. Start pillaring in. We're going out. This is gonna be a base like no other that you've never seen before. It's gonna be immense. It's gonna be epic. Is it gonna be epic, Lance? I don't know. I'm gonna try and make it good. I have no plan. I'm literally just... guys, when I usually do these live streams, I at least have part of a plan. I'll look up, I'll Google. I will Google, like, a real life build of something. For instance, last time I looked up a real life sort of... I can't remember where it was, like, some sort of Canadian, marshlands house that was real life. And I kind of like take inspiration from that. This time, well, we're going in blind. I'm literally looking at this and not knowing what I'm doing. But that is okay. And that is fine. I think. Stone on bottom. Okay, I'll go with stone on the bottom then. I told you I'd listen to you, and this is what I do. I listen. I actually listen. That is a ceiling, right? Yeah. And then I need stone foundation. Let me quickly grab that stone foundation. Stone foundation. I have, guys, you wouldn't believe, I've got a story to tell you. So, I've got a hen do coming up, and I've talked about this the last stream I was on. I've got a hen do coming up, and it's Friday. It's this Friday. I've got a hen do. I'm obviously it's a hen do. I think I've mentioned this before. I'm a bloke. I know. It's fine. My best friend's a girl. It's fine. So I'm going on this hen do. Only ever been on stag do. Stag do's are the worst, by the way. They're just so unorganized. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I can't believe I'm telling you this. I decided, I thought it'd be a great idea. I've got to look dapper for the hen do. Of course I do. So I obviously got to do all of my evolutions, meaning I've got to, shave my face, do my eyebrows, whatever, pluck my eyebrows, whatever. I make myself pretty, okay? I make myself good. I decided, in all that's mighty of me, I thought, well, I'm going to... Well, I usually like, nose trimmer. Men of a certain age, we got to use the nose trimmers. To get rid of any loose hairs sort of flying about in your nose. I thought that was a great idea, guys. I thought it was a great idea to get a home wax kit. A home nose wax kit. I've never waxed anything before. And I thought it'd be a great idea because I saw it on TikTok. Of someone waxing their nostrils. Yeah. So I got it. And I did it. I put them in. I put them in my nose holes. I put them in my nose holes, guys. This, hot boiling wax in my nose hole. It literally made me scream. It was so hot. It was so effing hot. It was so hot. That was the first mistake I made, putting boiling hot wax in my nose. That was mistake number one. And I was like, you're committed now. Keep it there. So I just literally endured the pain of the hot boiling wax. And then the second mistake I made was leaving it in too long. I left it in too long. I left it in way too long, guys. I couldn't get it out. And I tell you, when I was, like, literally ripping it out, when I eventually did rip it out, this is a bit gruesome. I'm sorry if this puts you off whatever you're doing. When I eventually did rip it out, it ripped off the skin on the inside. It ripped off some of my skin. Okay? I'm currently sat here with a nose that has blood. I'm currently sat here with a nose that has blood on it, on my right nostril. My left nostril was fine. My right one suffered. Hello? Hello, Golden. How's it going? Lovely to see. What's my final evolution? What are we talking about? I was so busy in my story that I've completely missed what we're talking about. Pokemon evolutions? I would be, I don't know what I'd be. Let me think. Let me think of that one. I'll tell you what final evolution Pokemon I'd be. But yeah, yeah, I know, guys. It's tragic. It's a tragic story for a tragic person. And I am that tragic person. So, there you go. I screwed up, basically, guys. I screwed up, okay? And now, rather than looking handsome, I'm going to go with a scabby nose. So, you know, it's whatever. Rather than having a hairless, beautiful face, I now have a scabby nose to go in there with, into the Hendu with. So great stuff, Lance. Good job. Good job with that, Lance. Gonna dazzle them. You're gonna razzle-dazzle everyone. Lance's final evolution is Voldemort. After the waxing, yeah, after I wax my nose off, basically, yeah. I'm basically Voldemort now. He waxed off his nose and now he's Voldemort. I'm literally going to start a cult of Death Eaters now. That was pretty funny for Landlord. Lance's final evolution is Thick Pillar. That is also one. That's also one that I could be. This looks nothing like a workshop. We need to build a workshop. This is not the workshop look. I'm working on it, guys. This is not what I'm going for. We're gonna actually come out a bit more. I've got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna make a warehouse. We're actually gonna make a warehouse. Okay. The issue with the warehouse is there's an issue here. Is that I've done this too close to the ground. I should have done it up in the air. Let's see what we can do with this. I don't want to tear anything down and start again because I'm too lazy today. I'm streaming because I know I'm not going to have the opportunity to stream for about 5 or 6 days here. So here we are. Golden straight in with the pillar references, absolutely. It's nice to watch Lance play with his... Oh my goodness me, squirrel. Hello, Telmar. How are you doing? Hello, Telmar. How's it going? Welcome on in. Listen. Am I the only YouTuber you can get wax nostril stories from? Yes. Yes, I am. You're all glad that you're here with me today to witness that. And you're welcome. And I'm the best. Okay? And now I'm in third person mode for absolutely no reason other than you get to see my little hat wobble. And it's what a wobbly hat it truly is. Look at that hat wobble. Isn't that fantastic? Right. So let me think. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do a warehouse with a curved roof, right? The roof will be curved. That's now my thoughts. That is now my thoughts. Now the problem is, and there is a problem here, that I can't go out this way, but I'm going to. The way I'm going to do that is just go up a level here and just say, screw it. Just say, screw it. This is going to be the most unfunctional mayhem of a build, but if I somehow, guys, if I somehow make this an amazing build by the end, you're going to have to like the video, okay? If you haven't already done it, If you believe that this build will turn out somewhat looking okay, you know, not amazing, but somewhat okay, like the video now. Be right back in a little bit. Running down the store. Can you pick me up some Kinder bars, please, Crimson? I would like some Kinder chocolate, please. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. Just drop them off in England, UK. Thank you very much. Golden keeps the chat unhinged. Golden's come in and just straight away managed to unhinge the chat. I mean, it was already unhinged, let's be honest. It was already unhinged. Are we talking about pillars again? Going well, gonna do some metal runs when I get home. Maybe get some building of my own done. Hell yeah, Telma. Hell yes. You get those metal runs done. We're all counting on it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what... I think that's fine. I don't really know where I'm going. This is a very long base. Okay, this is very, very long base. But we're going to trick people into thinking that this is a floor down here when it's actually not. I'm just going to go across like this. I can make this work. I can make this work. Okay, here's the plan, guys. I can't delete things. I need to try not to delete major parts of the build this stream. And just build. And we'll just see what happens, yeah? That's the plan. Whether or not it happens is another story. Lance should talk to MJ's plastic surgeon. I'm sure he's good with nose jobs. Yeah. Honestly, I need... Listen, the sad thing is I really want it to look pretty. The reason I did that whole wax job, the reason I even did the wax job is because I obviously want it to look good for the Hendu. But that's not going to happen now because I've got a scabby nose. So, you know... It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. I'm going to go, actually, outward wall. You know, I got really fascinated. Like, I love doing inside walls on the outside for a long time. I've started to like doing outside walls again because I feel like people don't use it as much anymore. So I feel like it's time to go back to the outside walls on the outside rather than flipping them around and doing it the other way round. I think it's time. I already licked the like button. Literally had you mentioned pillars afterwards. So guys, you heard it here. You heard it here first. Heather has licked the like button, guys. Heather has gone out of her way to put her face against the screen and lick the like button. Guys, everyone needs to be more like Heather. Why aren't you guys having the same level of dedication here? You need to go and lick the like button, okay? She's out here being one of my #1 supporters, and she's also licking the like button. I couldn't help it. That's funny. Well, here we go. Warehouse going in strong. Very long box. Oh, look, I've done a box. My favourite thing. Isn't that just the best, doing a massive box for no reason? Is this a Bob's box? I think it is. We're going to put a curvy roof on it. That might help. Okay, let's move this. I don't know if this is going to be the entrance here. It's probably going to move. So, here we go. Let's, I actually might do a stone roof. Call me crazy. Let's mix up. I always do wood roofs. I think it's time to be different. Unless I paint the roof. Hang on a minute. I might paint the roof. I might paint the roof. But the roof's going to be basically like this. I'll show you guys what the roof's going to be. It's going to be like that. Very easy. It's a classic Lance roof. I mean, we all know the Lance roof. The Lance roof is always like this. We do this. It's my favourite roof to do. And I've always done it. And it's amazing. And I'm the best. And I'm the best. My tongue's so too big, I'd ruin my phone. Just running around and making all of ARK YouTube moist. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can I just say, I think this is... I've streamed to you guys a lot. And this might be the most unhinged all of you have been so far. I don't. Maybe it's something to do with Christmas? I don't know. Maybe it was my nose story? It was the Nostril story that did it? I don't know. I really don't know. Right. I'm gonna go across like so. And then we're going to do this. And go all the way along. Look at this. Now, should this be stone? I don't know. But we're going to do it as wood. And then rethink. Oh, you know what though? I've just realised something, guys. Can this get painted? No, it can. It can. I was just thinking, when it's got snow on it, can it be painted? It can. So we do have the option to paint. That's good to know. Good to know. Let's keep on going. Now, obviously, I would have done a much, you know, bigger warehouse. We can keep extending this if I want. Very basic design so far. Literally just a curved warehouse building. Will it look better? I don't know. We're going to have to find out and see, aren't we? I might improve it. I might not. So there's the base of the build. You know, that is the basic shape of what we're going with. I do need to go out by one on this side as well. Then we can kind of judge what the shape looks like and, you know, do things accordingly to that. Get your basic shape in first, and then you can start adding to things around it. And make it amazing. That's the plan, anyway. Lance, you should make Santa hanger with sleigh inside. I mean, this is kind of like a hanger right now. I might do a landing pad outside. And, oh wait, best not to lick things in the snow biome. Get your tongue stuck. Then Lance will have to use hot wax to peel it off. That was just me drinking there. Okay. Okay. Here's my issue. You know I said about this? You know I said about this? I have an issue now. Here's my issue. Here's my issue. Can I flip this? Okay, I am... Oh, Lance, you literally said do not delete anything that you do today. And here I am wanting to delete it all. I really, really want to change it to that. I really, really, really do want to change it to that. And I know there's a way I can do this. If I do it like this, get the ASR version, I might be able to flip. There we go. Okay. I'm doing it. I don't care. You can't stop me. I want it the light version. I immediately looked at it and I was like, I need the light version. You know why? Because I'd quite like it to match the build that we've done over there. This makes sense to me. No one tell me any different. Bonjour, Drake. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Lance. Mercy. I am Lance. I think I just said I am Lance. Thank you. That's an interesting idea. If you've seen Red 1, recreate. I haven't seen Red 1. I'd like to, but I heard it's a bad movie. I'll probably watch it when it comes out on TV. If it comes out on TV before the end of the year, I'm sure it will. It might do. Who knows? If it becomes a home premiere, I might buy it and test it out. Okay, do we definitely... Yes, I prefer that. Yes, I prefer that. Also, do you notice ASR doesn't really have the snow texture? Huh. Which I kind of like and I kind of don't. I kind of like to have the snow texture on the walls. But good to know, actually. Maybe you can get rid of the snow texture on the floor. Yeah, oh, that's kind of sad that we've now got rid of the snow texture. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm not going to change everything again. Don't worry. But just for science. Just for science. Okay, no, it's the same. Okay, don't worry. For some reason, the ASR is like more saturated. I don't know why. But that's fine. Okay. I'm going to take another drink. Okay. Okay, I've had my drink. I've had my drink. I've had it. And now we build. Let's get rid of this entrance just temporarily. Because I don't really know where I want the entrance to be just yet. And then we'll work it out. And then we'll work it out. But I do know I want every 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. It worked out. 1, 2, 3. Each way. 1, 2, 3. That is perfecto. Then we'll go up. This is the way. Lance likes it. Get the pillars in and in. Look at the cult classics. Critics hate them, but the audiences love them. Absolutely, that's so true. You know, I don't really listen to what people say about movies. I kind of just go and watch it myself and judge, you know? Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time. That is exactly what I do. Alright, let's keep on going. Now, guys, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I am Lows at Lance, YouTube extraordinaire. I build on ARK, mainly. I had a survival series for a little while. I might be bringing that back again very soon, so keep your eyes peeled, maybe. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But we have some exciting stuff coming up on the channel. We have a big, fun, exciting video. Now, guys, I'm away on Friday, guys. I'm actually away Friday, as you know, because I did the whole thing with my nose. I waxed my nose to get on this hen do. Long story short. So I need you guys to all go watch that video when it drops at 6:30 PM UK time GMT. 2 words, Pulp Fiction. Can't stand that movie. Oh, you know what? Pulp Fiction's an interesting one. Like, it's okay. Quentin Tarantino films are very interesting, to say the least. I like Kill Bill. I don't really like many of the other stuff he does, but Kill Bill is really good. I really enjoyed Kill Bill. I didn't enjoy... They're entertaining to watch. I couldn't... they're too, gruesome most of the times, most of his films, and it puts me off. I can't deal with gruesome stuff. And his weird obsession with feet is always concerning. Glass. That is what I want. Oh, cool to glass in the ASR. Hello. Say no more. Glass. So I want wool. Because it's actually called a greenhouse wool. And then I scroll down and I get it. Okay, here we go. Now, do I want glass? I think I do want glass. I think I'm going to want glass for this. I'm going to put a landing platform out here. I'm going to do an entrance here. I'm going to do a tower at the back. Let's put in a tower here somewhere. Let's work this out. So, if I want to do a tower... How big's the tower? Let me do a very, very similar tower to what we did over here. Let me fly over here. Hello, Fangy. We took my boyfriend to see Wicked this past weekend, and he adored it. You know what? I have seen Wicked the musical, but I haven't seen the movie yet, and I'd like to. I would like to at some point. Interesting. This is what I did for this. Oh, you know what I also did? I did front-facing wood here and back-facing wood here. That is fascinating. Okay, what else we got? And then I did a Santa's hut up there. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's giving me an idea. Maybe I'll go a little bit bigger for my tower over here. Maybe I don't. Who knows? There's only one way to find out, and that's to build. And here we are. Okay. Oh, maybe do it on the front? Or do I do it on the back? Do I do a front tower or a back tower? Or both? I think I do a back tower. Okay, we're going to go with the back tower. We're going to do it from here. Here we go. Oh my god, is that Queen? Yas, Queen. Yas. How's it going, Queenie? We love Queen. She's got competition now. There's a second Queen on my Discord. Wonder if she'll show up. I want you guys to have a fight. That's what I want. I want the Queens to have a fight. Maybe one of you... Maybe it's a bit like the cards. One of you use Queen of Hearts. One of you use Queen of Diamonds. You know? 1, 2, 3. Yas, Lance. Hi to everyone else I've missed because I'm building and watching at the same time. Ooh, Fangy, what are you building? Tell us more. Tell us more, Fangy. Fangy the Freak Show. That is your name. I'm not just calling you a freak show. Okay, now I'm actually thinking... Okay, Yeah. Okay. That's actually too close to the building. That isn't going to work. We need that to come away from the building, I think. I think that's going to have to come away from the building. So sadly, we're going to quickly delete this. So we delete all of that. And we go around. And also, I'm going to just increase this ever so slightly to about 4.2. There we go. There we go. So yeah, guys, I think I was saying earlier that I didn't finish my sentence. New video coming out Friday. I need all of you guys to go watch it when it comes out. I won't be able to comment back super fast because I'm away. But I will be checking up on it in the evening when I'm in bed, drunk as a skunk, probably. I'll be there, drunk as a skunk in my bed, and wondering, did that video do okay? Did anyone watch it? I hope they do, because I put a ton of work into it. It's not a build. I must tell you now, it's not a build video. It's a very different type of video. The second queen has arrived. It's Charlotte Thorne. Charlotte Thorne. Welcome, Charlotte Thorne. Oh, I've got a... hang on. I said I'd do a notification once, when there was a super chat. Da-da-da-da-da. You have a super chat. Oh my god, I have a super chat. That was my notification. Did you hear that? The notification just pop up. Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. How sweet of you. Thank you so much. Honestly, really appreciate all your support on the channel. She says, tell the no story again. Okay. Just for all of you, I will tell the no story. But you better brace yourself. Because it's a shocker. So, I need to say bye to Panda quickly. Oh, say hello to Panda for me as well. So, I guess I will, since Squirrel was requested. For those who don't know, I am off to a hen do on Friday. My best friend, who's a female, is getting married. She's got a hen do Friday. And obviously, being I'm going to be a bloke. She's my best mate. I'm going to be the only bloke there. It's all females. I want to look good. No story with sound effects. Da-da-da-da-da! You have a super chat. Oh my god, I got a super chat. Wow. Heather Owens, thank you so much for the super chat. You're so sweet. Another huge supporter of my channel. She's absolutely amazing. Yeah, you both paid for this. I promise I'm going to tell the story. How do I do I don't even know how I do the sound effects with this story, but I will. Lance wanted you to fight. Yeah, I literally said, the two queens need to fight, and it will make me happy. Hey, you said, da-da-da-da-da, membership for Landlord. Oh my god, new membership for Landlord? Tier 1, Thatch Starter. Thank you so much. Guys, my notification sounds like working, so I'm literally having to do them myself, and it's really embarrassing. And I'm going to get around to this nose story, but I had to do the sound of that first. GG for Landlord, thank you so much for your membership. I really appreciate your support, and how much help you give others on my community on the Discord. You're really kind. Thank you for helping everyone that comes in. I've noticed that. Very, very sweet of you. I know I heard I was watching the TV, but I couldn't say anything. Changed my phone. That's funny. Right, the nose story. So I've got the hen do. I'm going to be going. Obviously, I want to look good. It's a hen do. It's my best mate. I want to look good for the hen do. Need to make myself look dapper. As a bloke, you know, you shave your face, you shave your beard, areas, or you're neating your beard up, whatever you want. Get a haircut, pluck your eyebrows, make yourself look presentable, okay? I decided that rather than using a nose trimmer, like most men, Golden MTP has membershiped up to Thatch Starter. Thank you so much, Golden MTP. Absolute legend. Not just, honestly, the best person. She's GG Golden. Did you shave everything? No, I didn't. Absolute fantastic. You know, Golden's been so helpful on the channel. Like, I just made them a mod one day, and they just took it up upon themselves to be a mod for me, and I really appreciate that. And now they've just become a member again. So thank you so much. This story is going to take forever. Listen, everyone wants to hear my fun new notification sounds. I can't help this. So what did I do then, Squirrel? Gosh, I'm losing this story in my mind now. I'm going to take a drink and then I'm going to take a second. So, most people use a nose trimmer. I was watching for Landlord $2 super chat. Don't forget your final evolution reveal. I won't. Thank you so much for your super chat, Landlord. I really appreciate your support and all your kindness on my Discord as well. You're absolute legend. Right. So, I decided in all that's holy, I was like, right, well, I just saw this, like, I don't know if it was an advert or something on TikTok. I think it was a TikTok video of someone using a wax, you know, the wax, hot wax for your, you know, to remove hair, and they were using it for their nose. I think it was a professional barber doing this, by the way. It was a professional barber. They put, you know, wax in someone's nose with like a cotton wool bud and then yanked it out. So I then decided it was a great idea to buy the wax kit. I bought a wax kit off Amazon. I was like, this is a great idea. I don't have to trim. This will be so much faster. I just put it in my nose and yank it out, and the hair goes, okay? I put it in a cup. I melted the wax. Very, very hot wax. And then I put it in my nose hole. Now listen. I didn't realise you have to wait for the wax to cool down a little bit. I just shoved it in there. When I tell you that it hurt, I mean, I literally I think well, you're about to find out, I think I got a 3rd degree burn from this wax because it singed. I don't think I even needed to wax it. I think it singed most of the hair out of the nose with how hot it was. So I singed all my nose hair. It hurt like hell. I absolutely took it like a man and a little tear came down my face. I then left it in, and this is my second mistake. I left in the wax way too long in my nose hole, in my nostril, my right nostril to be exact. For some reason, the left nostril got out unscathed out of this. I left it in way too long, and then when I tried to yank it out, I couldn't. It was fixed in place. I couldn't yank it out. Everything I tried, it would not yank out. It was so hard. I couldn't yank it. So, eventually, obviously, just with absolute brute force, I yanked it out. But rather than nose hair come out, And I'm sorry if this makes anyone squeamish. Rather than nose hair come out, I literally yanked out my skin. I literally yanked out my own nostril skin. There wasn't. The problem was there was no hair left anyway because I singed it all with the hot burning wax. So I singed my nose, and then I yanked my skin out, and then I obviously what remained was a bloody nose. It was literally my own skin. So yeah, that happened. And now, rather than looking like a handsome devil that I am, rather than looking like this handsome devil, I now have a scabby nostril. I just have a scabby nostril where it obviously got hurt. So that was a story that I took about a year to try and tell. I hope you're happy now, Skrill, and Heather, and Fernandlord, and everyone that asked. Oh, and then we were talking about Final Evolutions earlier. I won't forget you, Fernandlord. We were talking about Final Evolutions earlier of Pokemon, and Fernandlord, or someone in chat, I think it was Fernandlord. It was definitely Fernandlord. They said, my Final Evolution would be Voldemort. Because I waxed my nose off. Am I okay now, says Queen? No, I'm not. No, I am not. I've got a scab on my nose, and everyone's gonna see it. Everyone's gonna see it. It's like right on the inner septum part of my nose is like scabbed, and like it scabbed over last night, and then I picked off the scab this morning, and it started bleeding again. So I just gotta leave it and let it be scabby. Everyone's gonna think I've got like a booger there or something. Everyone's gonna look at me tomorrow. The next Friday, they're gonna think I've got like a booger on my nose. It's not. It's just a scab. I swear to God, it's just a scab. I'm gonna have to tell everyone. Right, we want triangles. Is what we want. So I'm gonna get some triangles. I would pay £2 back to see that. I won't do it again. I also did my ears. It was very good for the ears. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, I also did my ears. But it worked with the ears, funnily enough. It did absolutely fine job of the ears. It hurt, but it did a great job of my ears. Obviously, maybe I should just go see a professional. I've just thought it was a good idea because, you know, normally you just shave those areas like with a little trimmer. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do this and maybe it'll be more thorough. Bad mistake. And, you know, we live and we learn. Sometimes you gotta do things. Oh my God, I just dropped something. Sometimes you gotta do things to learn in life. You gotta make mistakes to learn. As Bob Ross would say, we don't make mistakes, we just make happy accidents. Alright, let's go around this. All the way around. Does this even look good? Not really. Not really, but we'll roll with it. This is going to be an awful build, guys. It's an unplanned build today, I'm afraid. So we're probably going to be looking at a very unsatisfactory outcome to this build, but we're going to try our best. Lance, I can give you a link to Amptree's selling page because they have noses. Oh, thank you, BF. Get a brand new nose, why not? You should wear just the glasses and nose disguise. That's funny. I should go completely incognito. The problem is if I do that, they won't even know who I am. They'll be like, "Who are you?" And I'll be like, "It's me, your friend Lance." Would it shock everyone to know that my real name's not Lance? I'm just out here spitting facts right now. My real name's not Lance, and you didn't know that until just now when I told you. For, you know what, 500 points to anyone. You know what? If anyone can guess what my real name is, because it's very similar to Lance, I'll give you a clue, it's maybe in the right area of Lance. Damn it. Fernandlord guessed it immediately. I just looked to my left and Fernandlord guessed it immediately. You got the spelling wrong, though. How did you know? Fernandlord. I think you've told that story before, have I? Because it's Lawrence. Damn it. Everyone knows. I have told this story before. Damn it. Lawrence with a U, though. So you're all wrong, actually. It's all wrong. It's Lawrence with a U. I'm going to spell it out for you. Lawrence. There you go. That's how I spell my name. So the Lawrence spelling, completely inaccurate. You're all wrong, and I am right. Thank you. I must have told you all then. Damn, I have a memory like a fish. You've seen my business website. That's your... Dan, no way that's your middle name? That's insane. Hello, Dan. Dan Bettini in the chat. Our good friend Dan Bettini. Gotta go pay rent, be back soon. Hell yeah, go get that rent money in, Telma. Dan Bettini, Dad! Guys, give a massive hello to Dan Bettini, who's just joined. What an absolute legend. The master of all building has joined the chat. Corner wall is what we want. Don't look at my, sloped. Not corner. Sloped wall. There it is. Whatever you do, just don't look at my build. It's embarrassing right now. It's an awkwardly bad build right now. But it will look good eventually. Maybe. Maybe it will look good eventually. I can't guarantee everything. Charlotte Thorne, also known as Queen. I'm going back to nap. See you all on Discord. Bye-bye, Charlotte. Thank you so much for joining. Go have an absolutely amazing nap. Dream big dreams. Don't dream too big, though. Dream big enough. Okay, we're going to put in... I can't be bothered to get out the ceiling here, so I'm just going to use quarter walls because I'm lazy. It's quarter ceilings, rather. Okay, this is ugly, and we're loving it. We just go... You know what? Ugly is the new pretty. We want to make ugly builds, and that is fine. We're going to make it work. I don't know how yet, but we're making it work, okay? Have a nice nap, Charlotte. No way, I'm calling you Queen. Sorry. Right, keep going. I feel like this song's been playing quite a while now. I'm going to have to change it. Okay, now is this the landing pad out here? And what would that look like? If there was a runway here, what would that look like? I think we're going to have to really put a lot of pillars in. Now, is the water really deep here? Have a quick peek. No, it's fine. I hate Guys, I actually have a fear in ARK. Not a lot of people know this, but I'm actually terrified of water in ARK. This terrifies me. That actually gives me fear. Here's what I'm going to do. Volumetric fog. 0. And I go back in. And now I'm not scared anymore. Now I can see everything. I'm happy. I'm less scared. There's no danger. There's no sharks about to creep up on me. Give me a jump scare. It's a safer place. So, Queens, we need to end the war now. I don't want World War 3. Okay. Feel like this needs a big ramp to the water. And you've got a lifeboat house. Ooh. You know. It kind of does look like that, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys have seen what a lifeboat house looks like, but they're normally on the edge of, you know, a water, and then they've got a big ramp going down, and a boat kind of flies into the water. Because they like to be dramatic. I mean, there's no need for them to be like that. They could just have a boat in the water ready to go, but they like to be dramatic, and they have a big ramp going down. I like the idea of a ramp coming down, though. I actually think that's not a bad idea. Now, because I'm using ASR, now here's a question for the ASR users in the chat. Is there a block? Is there a roof tile that's a quarter roof? Like this. Can this turn into a quarter roof? This one right here. So we got that one. But can I turn it into a quarter roof? I don't think I can I? Damn it. There must be an option. Or like a gable. I think they're called like a gable. Is there a gable available for me? Is this a gable? These are gables. These are gables. Okay, I think it's here. There isn't a glass one though. That's a shame. There is no glass one. Let's use this and see what happens. Now, is this what I need? This is exactly what I need, I think. I think this is what I need. Ta-da! That kind of works. It's a bit ugly. A bit ugly. You know what we could do, actually? We could do this. Do a bit of this action going across. Do a bit of this action going across as well. And then we can just add in a standard ramp or something. Rather than trying to go fancy with it. And then we've also got a bit of an overhang. I think that's going to work a lot better. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Right. So we're going to put in a bit of a decking going around this entire structure. And I've already got the materials in my inventory. I'm just so blind as a bat. Did I hear Runaway mention? No, we're talking... Yeah, Dan Bettini's been playing a lot of Flight Simulator recently. As well as Farming Simulator and other simulators. He just loves the simulator. Does our Dan. And I can't believe your name's Dan Lawrence Bettini. Probably not even your real name, Bettini. I don't know if it is. But... Dan Lawrence Bettini, what a name. Fantastic middle name. Particularly fantastic. I think they should have just called you your middle name. My middle name is Andrew. Andrew, it's my dad's name. I just win wars. Listen, Queen, she's a queen. She don't start wars, she just wins them. She just wins them. Dan's initials are one letter off of mine. DLB. So you're probably something like DLP. DLD. DND. Dungeons and Dragons. Once one of the best middle names for sure. Absolutely. Abso-cocking-lutely. I can't get that to go there, and that is fine. I think we go out one more here. Just by one. I'm even tempted to go one more here. If I can get it to go in the right place. Okay. Now, this could extend. That could keep extending out. Maybe. Maybe we extend that. Maybe we don't even have this. Okay, I don't want this one. This one's going. Yeah, maybe we just keep extending this out. How far can we go? Not very far. Not very far at all. That's fine. Let's get some more pillars in. Now, sometimes this doesn't count as pillar support. Like, it just stops here and it won't go any further. And it's like, no, actually, that's not on the ground. And it sucks when it does that. But hopefully it doesn't do that. Oh, we're going to have to go in the water. Okay. Right. Let's keep on going. Don't say D&D. My Tism will take over. Do you play D&D, Fangy? I've never played it myself, honestly. I've never played it myself. I've been invited to it. I've been invited to 2 in total, and I've never said yes. I've never said yes. I imagine it's not for me. But I don't know, because I love a good story. I love making up stories. I'm a storyteller. I am the page master. I'm also the Pillar King. I'm the self-professed Pillar King. Okay, this is somewhat of a runway. I think maybe we go out one more. Make it a wider runway, and then we'll put some pillars down. Make it look legit. Okay. Okay. And now we put in the pillars going down here. Now, how long is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I put in these pillars properly, I can successfully get rid of the other pillars, hopefully, without destroying anything. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do every 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's get rid of these ones and hope nothing breaks. Nothing did break. Nothing did break. That one. Might keep that one in. No, we'll get rid of that one. Nothing broke. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So I want to do like a little pattern here. Oh, no, something did break. Something did break. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it all. Do I go out one more? Do I dare? I really don't want to. Honestly, I really don't want to. So here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere around here, I think. 1, 2, 3. That one. That one. That one's the one. Go down with some skinny ones. And this should work now. There we go. Okay. So we're going to make this pretty now, guys. How are we going to make this pretty? Well, I'm not going to use any mods, because I hate using mods. We're just going to try and do this with some railings, etc. So, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let me look at the chat as well. Lance, as the game master, player 1, you meet a Balrog on the open field. Then I say you shall not pass, and I win. He has a flaming damage AK-47. What do you do? To survive, you need to roll 3. No, see, I just wanna have Gandalf with me. I summon Gandalf and I win. See, I'd ruin the game for everyone. I'd ruin the game for everyone. And then Gandalf appears out of the field. He defeats Balrog. I win game. You see how that works? I send pics in Discord later of my D&D books. Oh, Heather owns as well. Lots of D&D fans in the chat. My friend Panda used to play D&D a lot as well. That was one of the people that invited me to a D&D session. I have to admit, I've never taken part in any D&D. Maybe I should try it once. But I know it's a bit of a commitment having to turn up each week to these D&D sessions. And I don't have time for that. I barely have time to do this. Barely have time to do this. Right. So my another thing with the hen do, my ABBA costume came. I'm dressing up as an ABBA person. A female. Can I just add that this costume is meant for a female. It's not meant for a male. It's a female ABBA costume. Glittery, blue, sparkly, you know, jumpsuit. Glitter everywhere. Sparkly blue jumpsuit with a belt. I got the largest size. I tried to fit into it earlier. Can I just say it's the tightest. I don't know how to describe. It fits on my body other than it's ever so tight. It's so tight and it doesn't fit. So my legs, it gives me a massive wedgie, like the biggest wedgie I've ever had in my life. The legs ride up. I look ridiculous in it. I look absolutely hysterical in it. And we're meant to dance in these costumes as well as a surprise for the hen. I have no idea how I'm going to even move in this costume. I'm going to be absolutely paralyzed on the spot with this costume on. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Lance, since you are such a big LOTR fan, does Gandalf defeat the Witch King of ARK? Yes, he does. Gandalf the White does. Absolutely, he does. If you watch the extended edition of The Return of the King, where he falls on the ground to the Witch King of ARK, that never happens in the book. Right, I need slope. I'm just kind of not doing anything here. Slope wall. Put this in. Here we go. Now I'm thinking maybe this or maybe not. We're going to see what it looks like. Nope. Ugly. Get out of here. I think you're doing. Right, we're going to do this instead then. This is hard, guys. This is actually quite hard. Something like that. I think that will do. I think that will do. We'll do something like that. TC or I'm going to eat. Good, have fun. Thank you so much for joining today, Queenie. Yas, Queen. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day / evening, whatever time it is where you are. Appreciate you coming in today. Lovely to see so many people joining. I noticed a lot of people have been very active on my Discord lately, and I do wonder, coming up to Christmas, some of you might be off work now. Who knows what it's... Oh, yeah, that's much better. Okay, we're going to go with that. That looks okay. That looks pretty good. We'll go with that. Alright, let's get the stone coming on down. Is Aaron Longstaff's castle mod out yet? Does anyone know? No, there's some big Aaron Longstaff fans in the chat. Does anyone know if his castle mod is out yet? His decor mod? Because I would actually like to use that. Have some ideas in mind for that texture. I've got big ideas. Alright, let's get this going. This side and this side. Okay. Okay, we're good. We are cooking with gas officially. Perfect. Let's get physical. No, let's get some railings in here. Maybe. Okay. And then maybe railings down here as well. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate it, so we'll just go with it. What's this bird doing? That is not... What is that bird? I don't like those birds. Haven't heard anything about the mod yet. Okay. So it's still a work in progress. Good to know. Just wondered. Just wondered. I have like a few builds in my head that will work really well with that mod. So I'm quite excited for its release. Although, to be honest, I don't have any time right now to do anything with it. Plenty of other stuff to do at the moment. Right, we spent so long on that silly little runway that doesn't even look good. I've neglected this. This needs a lot more work. So let's get to work on this. Now, we need an entranceway. Where is the entranceway, I hear you ask? Well, the entranceway will be right here. This is where the entrance will be. So let me add in the entrance here. Now, what kind of entrance are we thinking? Because there's many different entrances that we could do here. My go-to would actually maybe be like a greenhouse sort of entrance, potentially. That could look kind of cool. Bit basic, but kind of cool. We're going basic today, guys. We're going basic. Back to basics. Maybe something like this. Followed by a roof. Going up. Now, is there a shallow version of that? Is there a ramp version of this? Because if there is, that's what I want. Green. House, please. Oh, itchy finger. Shallow, 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 quarter, steep, shallow, shallow, steep, shallow, not shallow. Found it. What does this look like? So, like, this would be the door. That's the entrance. And then this would obviously be open. Is it a good build? No. Ah, I just realised. I forgot about this. That's an issue. Okay, no, that's fine. This is fine. Guys, this is fine. I'll tell you why it's fine. Because we'll do this. We'll do this. Put in a wall. Putting the stone. I keep putting things that I need back in my inventory. Do you notice how frustrating that is? You guys must be getting annoyed with that. Okay, that's done. Okay, next up. This is a door. This is already a door. That's fine. Just do that. And then... railings. I think railings up there. Railings. Will be grand. There we go. And we're going to make it nice and cozy in here. But it's obviously a warehouse. So we need to make it be as such. That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it. Where is the law of Lance magic? TNT this building, where is the Christmas feeling, Lance? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is Santa's airport though, BF. Yeah, this is Santa's airport. Slash warehouse, slash, I don't know. It's kind of turning into an airport slowly, isn't it? This is now turning into an airport terminal. You know, when I originally... You know what? Funny you said this, because when I originally made the outpost, the Santa's outpost all the way over there, I envisioned it as a... I'm going to go over there now quickly. We're going to have a look at this build again. Quick, real fast. We're going to fly over. Because when I first made this build, I originally planned it to be like a Santa outpost, and he's got loads of them across the maps. So this is like a place where he lands, and it had like a little workshop outside. I'm just going to show this now. He had a little workshop outside, which had loads of presents on it at the time, but it doesn't now. Then it had all of his reindeer, you know, Rudolph, Blitzer, Dancer, Prancer, Lancer, Lols at Lance, subscribe. And then he had like the workshop in here. He had a kitchen. But his little house, his little working area that he liked to sleep in, etc., where he did all of his stuff, was up here. Completely covered in snow. But I imagined like he'd land his sleigh here, he'd do his business here, then he'd fly off into the wild and go to his next build. That was my idea behind it, and I remember saying it in the video. Because it was an outpost. So this could also equally be another outpost that he lands at on his travels. Lands his sleigh here. Now, where do the deer go? That is a good question. Where do we put the reindeer? It needs a good place to put them. Actually, going to go with some wood here. This will be interesting. Do a bit of wood out here. Why not? Like this. Okay. And then underneath, I might actually, rather than do pillar support, I might do this instead. Where's my roof? Here it is. Okay. I might do this instead. Now, something like this could be kind of fun. Like it's being supported by these. Somehow, although it needs a pillar here. Very, very nice. Okay. What does this look like? Interesting, interesting. I think this also needs to go into the ground. So we're going to get the stone. Sorry, I haven't looked at the chat for a hot minute. Sven, Reek, hello. Maybe this is a hot take, but the greenhouse glass looks horrible to me. Okay. Your opinion is heard, and I might make an adjustment. I hear you. I might make an adjustment. Are you talking about the greenhouse glass that I just added as the entrance, or the greenhouse glass over here? I may make some adjustments. Do not worry. I did say this might end up being a hideous, ugly build. That's what happens when I don't plan anything. If you don't plan, then you've got no man. I don't know what I'm saying now. Okay. Right, I'm also going to do quarter stone. that I've obviously put back in my inventory thinking I didn't need it again. Quarter stone. Going around here. Sometimes the build can be super basic. It's just how you dress it, you know? We do these little details. Just the greenhouse glass in general, not just this build. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. The greenhouse glass isn't the best, but you know what? We could change it to that. How about that? Look at it now. Now you love it. I don't know if this will look good, actually. Let's see. This is what I was using for my my modern house build. My modern house on the channel. I mean, it's something. It's something. Do I like it? I don't know. I think it works for the modern house. I'm not sure for that. Everyone vote. Do you prefer that or do you prefer this? I'm thinking the other, but I'm not sure. You know, let me know. If you don't plan, you got no man. Lols at Lance 2024. Please, yeah, please, everyone remember that amazing quote, and it will go down in history as the best quote ever. The best quote known to man. Lols at Lance ever did. Honestly, I'm just babbling. Absolute rubbish comes out of my mouth. Absolute rubbish. So it kind of looks like the walkway keeps on going up here, but it doesn't. It's all a lie. Let me see if I can get a ceiling in here. Might be able to with a bit of brute force. Let's see if we can do it. Yes, we can. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Okay, right. We also want this to look a lot nicer here. So I'm thinking something like this. Go all the way to the ground. We'll sort out these pillars now. Neaten them up a little bit before we move on to the main build. I've really been focusing on the outside of the decking rather than the actual build. Now, if I get rid of this, what's going to break? Everything. Everything, that's what. Okay, let's also do this over here. Okay. And we should still be able to put this back up. Yes. Okay. Now the question is do we do what... I really like that design there. But I kind of stopped it there. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, we get rid of these. We get rid of these. The glass... That glass does look out of place. Okay, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day. I'm having a fantastic doobly day. Hey Sandy, huge congrats on all your modding work. Awesome. Oh Sandy, what mods you been doing? So I'm not aware of this. I feel like maybe some type of big railing window might work. Okay, maybe a big railing window, says Dan Bettini. That has potential. That does have potential. I think I go big slope. Okay. Well, here's my thinking though, guys. I'm actually going to be painting this red. I was planning on painting this red. So if you all bear with me, you'll see what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think rustic greenhouse wall might work. Rustic greenhouse wall. Okay. Let me show you what I was thinking. In fact, all I got to do... In fact, before I do it here, I'll just show you what I was thinking. So, remember that before I go, and now I go. Remember that before I go, and now I go. And now I'm quickly going to take you back to the old outpost because I wanted it to kind of mimic this. This is an old build. I mean, it was a year ago that I built this, so it's not the best in the world. You know, I've got a lot better since this. But I painted it red. You see that? I painted the glass red, and I actually kind of liked it. Oh, and I also use doors. Okay, I actually use the doors rather than the windows. That actually looks kind of nice. I painted all the details red. Now, is this roof red? The roof is red as well. Interesting. Interesting. I was kind of planning on doing that again over here. That's what I was thinking in my head. Now, whether or not it will actually look good is another question. Way too many to name. What's your most popular downloaded? What's your most downloaded mod that you've made, Sandy? What's the most popular one? I am generally intrigued. Am I using any of them? Are you the creator of the JVH mods? I love the JVH ones. I'm sure I love all of them. There's not a mod I don't like, but I do get lost with this ASR one. Right. Slope. Now, let's think here. Oh, we got a guy coming to land. You're welcome. Now, do you guys think that I should go red with this or not? Uh-oh. That needs foundation. Okay. I hear you. I will give you a foundation. Right here. No. Right here. Okay, let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Surely it does. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do a mix here. We're gonna do a bit of a mix. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to get the wood. We're actually gonna do a wood roof here now instead. So let's think. We'll do that. We'll do that. Is this gonna look silly? Already kind of looks silly. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Modern structures, quantum, and arcadane. Mostly skins. Hell yeah. I have one that turns foundations into pools, snow, and brick paths. Oh my god, I thought I saw someone. So that's how people have been doing water? Do you know how I have to do swimming pools? Because I didn't know about this mod. I have to go and build in the sea and make a swimming pool that way. But you can actually place in water blocks in ARK thanks to your mod. Is this true? Tell me it's true. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do with it. You got me. Whoever mentioned the greenhouses, you got me umming and ahhing about this now. I think I'm gonna have to, if I want to complete this in time, I'm gonna have to just do it. Sadly. You got me umming and ahhing about this section, but you know what? We're just gonna have to roll with it. We're gonna have to roll with it, sadly. Otherwise, if God don't do it, it won't get done. If God don't do it, it won't get done. I learned how to build a pool from watching Lance. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've got an ocean build video. This was probably before, well, I mean, when I was on the ARK Discord, I saw someone on land with water as a pool. And I was like, how did he do that? Now I know. Now I know. It's your mod. I'm going to have to look up that mod later. That is very, very interesting. What is that? Tech? I don't want tech. I'll tell you what I do want. I want a massage and to lay on a beach. That's what I want. But I can't get it because I'm poor. Tell you the truth, I am going away in January. My dad goes away. He's retired. He goes away to like a place kind of nearby on a short flight called Lanzarote, a Spanish island. He's retired, so he kind of goes there and does all his cycling stuff, and he always offers, he says, Lawrence or Lance, He calls me Laurel. You know, he actually calls me Lasbo. He says, Lasbo, I'm going away to Lanzarote. All you got to do is pay for your flights and it will be a free holiday. And I'm always like, yes. Yes, I will. Thank you very much, Dad. Yes, I will. But I have to still work. The only sad thing is I don't have a holiday. So I've still got to work while I'm over there. But I can work in the sun. So, you know, it's nice. Oh, what just happened? Okay, we're going to keep it as wood up here. I'm going to keep it as wood. Can I flip it? I can. Okay, we need quarter walls then. Give me the quarter walls. Do one here. One there. Then we'll do some railings going down each side. Lovely, okay. And then we'll do the same on the other side as well. Now this pattern, I feel like we can do a better job with this. It's a bit lazy what I've done here. My goal is to get like a finished building in though, at the same time. So I'm not being completely lazy for no reason. I'm trying to get some form of building. Now, do I do this? Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't, but I am. So as you can see, I clearly am. Now, do I also do beams? I could do some beams going across the entire thing as well. Could be quite fun. And I definitely want some wooden pillars mixed in here as well. So we'll do some wooden pillars coming up here. And down here. Why not? Why not? Have them coming down here as well. Start here. Go down, go down, go down. Okay. And again. And again. Please. No, that's the wrong one. And again. There we go. Okay. That looks stupid. Let's go across. And again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then this turns into wool. Uh-huh. And then I get rid of this. Aha. I do the same on the other side. Do some wool. Do some pillar. I really need to... I'm really sad that I've streamed, what, twice recently? So this is the second stream recently that I've done. And I still haven't... Like, the notifications system isn't working on my OBS. So I really need to work that out. I really do need to work that out. So that we're able to get the sounds come through whenever anything happens. Thank you and hello. I will embarrassingly admit that I have most, if not all, of your premium mods, LOL. Sandy, a lot of love for you in the chat. I'm loving this. I love this. Sandy, can you actually swim in the foundation pool thing that you've on your mod? Is that a thing? Definitely getting some hangar vibes from this. Those giant airship hangars looking good. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does look like a hangar, doesn't it? That's this part here. If you took this part without it being so long, this is the side piece. You know my clifftop house? So the clifftop house would be in the middle. And then I've got this on the left and one on the right. That's what this is. And it's just extended across. Now, what's funny is I actually have a hangar. I'm looking outside my house. I've actually got a giant hangar outside my house. I've got one of it. I've actually got an air... Guys, this is no joke. I've got an airship hangar outside my house. Also owned by Warner Brothers Studios because they film like films there. I can literally... I'm looking out my window now and I can see it. It's literally right in front of my house. The biggest hangar you can think of is like literally outside my house. And that hangar That hangar, honestly, it's just like a giant tent looking thing. An absolutely massive giant tent. Because they used to build the airships in there for the World War II, I believe. World War II. Your sound effects are better though, thank you. It looks suspicious. Pretty sus. Yeah, I wonder what that reminds me of. You live at Harry Potter World? No, I don't. No, that's the wrong Warner Brothers studio. No, only visual effects. It's a skin, so I can't add codes. I see. Damn, the YouTube money coming in thick and fast. Has his own airship based out of the Warner Brothers studios. That's funny. Yeah, they filmed Batman in there. And, I don't know, they're filming something there at the moment, but I don't know what. I have no idea what. Let's do 2 windows here on each one. Now, this is some lazy building right here. I'm not really doing any details. This is super duper lazy. Pardon me. I just burped. I'm a super duper lazy builder. I don't build. I just do. Which Batman do you remember? Yeah, the Robert Pattinson one. The one with, the Robert Pattinson guy. The one I haven't watched. I haven't seen that Batman. I've seen all the other Batmans. I haven't watched his Batman yet. I hear it was an okay movie. I think, Penguin got a spin-off, so it must have been pretty good. Okay, what we looking like here? What we looking like here? Let's put in some of this action going around the bottom. And we could, if we're crazy, start to paint this as well. And see what we're looking like. Now the windows should really be doors. To be honest. Do that. Do this. Do that. Batman, the new Sparkle villain. That's what my Batman movie would be called if I was a Batman. If I had a Batman film, that's what my movie would be called. I mean, good guy. Keep doing this, and then one more, and we're done. There we go. Right, what else can we do here? Can I make this any better? Dan, tell me what to do. Help me build, Dan. Build this, in fact, just build it for me. How about that? Can someone come and build this for me? Right, let's get the paint can. Spray paint. It's time for spray painting with Lance. And today in spray painting with Lance, we have a bit of colour. We're going to choose a colour. Now we have a big selection of colours, and the colour we're going with is going to be called red. We're just going to go straight up red. We're going to see what this looks like. Now, is this going to be too bright? Probably. Probably. But we're going to roll with it. Let's go with the red and see what happens here. Good night, you lot. Good night, Vrumans. Thank you so much for joining today. Use the ASR one. Why would I use the ASR? They're the same, aren't they? It's much better than the vanilla one. Okay, I'm going to take your word on this, Skrill. I'm going to take your word on this. I don't know how it will be better. I don't know how it would be better, but we're going to test it out. I have used it before, but it felt the same. It felt exactly the same. Honestly. It felt the same. It is much improved. How is it improved? It feels that I'm literally doing the same thing again. Look at this. You see this? The same again. I'm just doing the same. Right. Will I regret doing this red? Probably. But we're going to do it. We're gonna do it. Red, red, red. Red 1. Red, 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 red. Press R. It's not reloading. I'm gonna have to do it on my controller. You have to press RB on controller. I don't know what... Does anyone know what the reload button for the spray painter is on keyboard and mouse? Because I did press R. Look, R. Nothing. So I've got to press RB on my controller. Night Man's dormer windows. That's the ticket. Dormer windows on my warehouse? Okay, this is weird. Yeah, not working. It no worky. It no worky for me. And that is fine. I'm really going through this red paint fast. It's actually more efficient to spray it one by one rather than having to press it down. Because if you just stand and press it here, look, it just goes down. So if you just tap it, it's a lot quicker and easier, and you don't waste as much. Ooh, okay. Look at this, guys. This is interesting. I've just noticed something. So this must be the new snow. They've done this differently. They've decided that before it was too snowy, and now they've changed the texture of the snow in the snow area. So this is the snow on this roof. Okay, remember that. Can you remember this? Remember this for me. Let's fly over here. So there was a lot of red. There was a ton of red. Control button to refill. I'll check that out in a minute. I'm going to show you this first. This is fascinating. So what they actually had before was this. And I prefer this. It was all white. And they're just a little tinty tint of red. You see that little tinty tint of red coming through here? Hello? What is that menu just popped up? I don't know. I don't like this. I'm going back to the old one. I tried it, Scroll, and I hated it. And now I've gone back to the old one now. Is this... No, it's still doing the same thing. What's going on? Okay. Okay, this is that colour. Interesting. Okay, control. Oh, it is control. Ah, interesting. Yeah, look at this. The snow covers this roof. Now, if I change this, and I'll do it somewhere where we can't really see, maybe here. So if I take this, I delete, okay? I delete. Oh, that deletes something else. I deleted that. Let's put in a new roof and let's see if the texture's changed. Now this, obviously this roof hasn't been touched. So it hasn't been updated since a year ago. Last December this was built. I put this in. It's still white. Why is it so white? This is what I want. This is the... What? White. Completely white. With red underneath. What? What? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. First things first. I thought that was a penguin. Okay, we go back. We go back. What? Hello? What is going on? Okay, we're still in the snowy area. So, are you telling me that they've got different snow textures for different areas? Not the same. It's ugly. Look at this patchiness. It's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Ugly. Oh my god, I hate it. And that is why. And that's why these don't even have snow on them. I was like, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. And now I know why. is horrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. I actually want to put the snow texture on these. Kind of cool, actually. No, Dan. No. It's either full snow or no snow for me. Either you go big or you go home. And now I'm going to have to change the entire build. And now I must change the entire build. Ugh. Oh, no. Okay, so the red's not going to work. I'm going to have to get rid of the red. I've got a really sore bum. Sorry, I said that out loud, didn't I? I've got a really sore bum. My arse is a temple. Let me get the soap out. Okay, this makes me sad. The red, honestly, the red doesn't work if there's no snow, and there is no snow here. I mean, there's a little bit, but you know, not enough to make this look nice. So I think we don't do what I was planning to do with all of the red. Oh my goodness. Ding, 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 ding! You have a super chat from Squirrel. Oh my goodness, Squirrel. Oh yes, I do. Tell Dan the nose story. Jesus Christ, how many times am I telling this nose story today? Thank you so much for the for the super chat, Squirrel. Very sweet of you. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness me. Am I really telling the nose story again? It's going to be a very... Listen, I've told it twice, and I'll tell it again, but it'll be a very quick version of the nose story, Dan. It'll be a very, very quick version. I'll wait until Dan's definitely listening, so I don't have to repeat it a third time. Until I get bored of it. If I ever get in the server, I'm making the arse temple. Oh my god, please. In fact, that's such a good idea. Someone make the arse temple on my server. Thank you. Fangy, I think that's something you're going to have to do in the future. To be fair, you owe Heather sound... Oh my god, I never did the sound effects, Heather. I didn't. Okay, well, Dan, I need you to say something. I need Dad to say something before I tell this story. We need to make sure he's present, and I'll tell him. And Ginger missed this nose story? Okay. Okay, we will... Am I really changing this all back? Okay, we'll keep the roof red. I don't think there's any... I think we keep the roof red. The roof's okay red. Dan Bettini, I'm all... Oh my god! Da-da-da-da-da! You have a super chat from Dan Bettini. Oh my god, I have a super chat from Dan Bettini? I'm all ears! Oh, thank you, Dan Bettini. Da-da-da-da! You have a super chat from Heather Owens. Oh my goodness, Heather Owens, thank you so... Oh my god, guys, thank you so much. It's so sweet for the super chats. Guys, thank you. Really appreciate your support. I can't believe I'm sat here making these stupid sound effects because my notification things aren't working. I'd love to hear the nose story. Yeah, GG for Dan and Heather and Squirrel. Thank you very much. Guess I'm telling the nose story for the third time. So Dan Bettini, Linda, and Ginger. Da-da-da-da! You have a super chat from Squirrel. Let's go! Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you so much, Squirrel. Squirrel, thank you. Guys, you're being way too generous tonight. Thank you so much. So sweet. So sweet. I don't want those to be red, but they're red now. Well, Dan, everyone, I thank you guys, and thank you so much. And I'll tell you now. And here we go. So I've got a hen do on my best friend's female, Dan and Ginger and Linda. And it's her hen do on Friday. She's getting married at the end of the month. It's her hen do. And I am invited. I'm going. And I'll be the only bloke there. And I want to look good. I want to look good for the hen do. Of course I want to look good for the hen do. I'm giving you the full story here. The long drawn out version. That doesn't need to be this long at all. There's no reason for it to be this long. And I want to look good, so I've you know, shaved my beard. Not all my beard. I just trimmed my beard, made it look good. Plucked my eyebrows. Maybe I plucked them. I'm going to get them done properly tomorrow, maybe. And the other thing is I needed to trim my nostril, just, you know, because hairs in the nostrils. Got to get rid of them, if there are any. And I happened to be on TikTok the other day, and on TikTok a video popped up of a wax kit, you know, like a wax thing. I think a barber was using it. They shove like cotton wool, they get cotton wool buds, and they put hot wax on it, on the cotton wool buds, and they shove it in your nose. They just shove it in there, and then they wait, I don't know, a minute, and then they just, you know, absolutely yank it out, and then there's a load of hair just chilling there. So that's a great way to get rid of... Grace Watches is just coming at the worst time. That's a great way to get rid of nose hair, right? And ear hair as well. And I looked at it and I thought, you know, I've been doing it all wrong. I've been doing it wrong all these years. I'm going to, rather than trim it, I'm going to buy this kit from Amazon. I went on Amazon. I bought a nose kit. I decided to buy a nose kit. I was like, this is it. I'm buying it. I don't like the wood. So I bought it. It came. I didn't really read the instructions. Maybe I should have read the instructions, but it seemed obvious to me. You get it hot. You make it hot wax. You shove it in your nose, and you yank it out. It's simple. 3 simple steps. How could it possibly go wrong? Well, I made the wax boiling hot to melt it, obviously, as you do. What the first mistake I made is I didn't realise that you have to leave the wax to cool down a little bit. You don't just shove it in. No, that's stupid. It's stupid. It's boiling hot. It's boiling hot wax. What are you doing? It's like putting boiling oil on your skin. It's stupid. So I went ahead and put the boiling hot wax inside my nostril hole. I won't lie, when I literally tell you, I nearly cried. It was so painful. I think before the wax even, you know, connected to the hair, it just singed the hair off. I think it really did just singe it all off. I was like, a tear ran down my face. It was so painful, but I had to commit. And I knew I had to commit. You know when you just like, I've got to commit to this. So I committed. I fully committed. I kept it in there, burnt all of my nose, gave myself probably 3rd-degree burns. Is what I'm gonna say right now here. This is what I'm claiming. 3rd-degree burns inside my nostril. I learnt from my mistake on the first nostril, and I got the second nostril sorted out by cooling down the wax slightly and then putting it in. And then I also put them in my ears. I don't think I've told you guys yet. I did my ears as well. But the second mistake I made, after absolutely dying and not being... When you've got these in, you can't breathe, by the way. You've got to breathe through your mouth. It's a very weird sensation. I then had to yank it out of my nose. And I couldn't yank it. I left it in... This was the second mistake. I left it in too long. I left it in for a couple of minutes. You're not meant to leave it in for that long. I just left it in there. And let me tell you, it took me a good solid like 4 or 5 attempts to yank this goddamn giant stick out of my nose. And by the 5th time, and I was basically just tears streaming down my face at this point. By the 5th time, I pulled it out, and I'm sorry if anyone's a bit squeamish, but I pulled it out, and out came the stick, but along with it came a big piece of my skin, my nostril skin. A big piece of my nostril skin came with it, because of course it did, because I singed my hair, and because I put boiling hot wax in, it probably singed my skin off, and then I obviously took the skin off. That's what happened. I was very upset. I'm currently sat here with a bloody nose. I'm not joking. I'm looking in the mirror. I've got a little mirror near me. I've just turned to my left to look at the mirror. I've got a bloody nose, and it's still, even now, it's still blood. Still blood. It's scabby a little bit. It's blood. So I've gone from wanting to look like a god. I was like, I'm gonna go to this Hindu looking like an absolute god, to actually going with a scabby nose. So there you go. I'm gonna be going in on Friday with a scabby arse nose. Mistakes were made, and now that has happened. And here we are. That's horrible, Lance. I know, Linda, I know. I'm glad that you said that because these guys in chat have been nothing but... They laughed, Linda. They laughed. Well, the hair was gone too, wasn't it? Yeah, well, the hair definitely gone. I don't think it's... And you know, another thing, I don't think it's ever growing back. I think that's it. I think it's gone for good. I don't think a single life form will be able to grow there anymore. I think I've burnt the crap out of the inside of my nose. I think that's what's happened. At least you didn't wax your temple. Yes. You know what? I will never wax... That is a temple and not for touching. That is... That area, a temple forever. Never to be touched. Never, ever to be touched. I laughed so hard I cried the first time you told it. You'll be telling that story all day Friday during the... No, I won't. Listen, I'm probably going to have to tell them. Because if I don't tell them, everyone's going to think I've got like a random... like booger on my nose. I don't. It's just, I'm going to have to literally just tell everyone, listen, this is not a booger, this is just a scab. Because otherwise everyone would be looking at me weirdly, like, oh, he's got like a little booger. No, it's a scab, guys. It's a goddamn scab. I have a scab, okay? It's like right on the like outside bit of my nose where it's scabbed over. Quality, thanks for sharing. God bless your nose. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Yeah, so I don't have a nose anymore. I look like Voldemort is the aesthetic. The aesthetic I really wanted for the Hendu, if I'm being honest with you guys, the aesthetic I wanted for the Hendu was actually to look like Lord Voldemort. So I think I've achieved that. I think I've actually achieved that. So we're actually good to go. I'm actually good to go. I need to pop into town tomorrow to buy some extra clothes. Something that actually fits me. And then I'm good to go. I'm completely ready for the hen. And I have to say, hen do's are so much more organised. They're well more organised than stag do's, guys. I've been to both now. Well, I'm about to have gone to both. I've been to plenty of stag do's. First hen do. But stag do's, in my opinion, the worst of the worst. They're so unorganised. Literally, no thought ever goes into food at stag do's. All the stag do's I've been into, no thought goes into the food. You're literally rummaging, like, there's no, like, time management. They're usually like, oh, we should probably get something to eat. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, excuse my French. Yeah, we should get something to eat. I'm starving, and then they take you to a Costa Coffee and you get a cheese toasty and that's all you can have. You're like, god damn it, not again. Not another goddamn cheese toasty. I want a proper sustenance meal, please. Thank you. Hindus. Every Hindu I've seen from friends, you know, etc. They always have good food. And this is no exception because they've got like a little private chef that everyone's paid for. Because when you all go in on something like that, it's actually quite cheap when there's enough of you. Surprisingly. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. I hear you can remove scabs quite easily. All you need is hot wax and cotton earbuds. Thanks, Dan. What great advice. What fantastic advice from Dan Bettini. Out here trying to burn my nostril holes again. Well, this is the worst build I've ever done on ARK. Oh, this is truly the worst build I've ever done on ARK. This is disgusting. What is this build? God, I hate it. God, we're never using that for a thumbnail. What on earth do I do with this, guys? What on earth do I do with this? I'm out here telling nose stories and doing one of the most ugliest builds I've ever done. Functional. Maybe the red's wrong. God, this is awful. God, good night, Ginger. Thanks. Look what you made us. Look what you've done, Skrill. By making me tell the story again. You made Ginger lead. She literally was like, I can't cope with this. I've got to go. This is what you've done. It's okay, Lance. It's the nasal trauma. It's quite temple pluggy. What does that even mean? It's quite temple pluggy. Right. Let's find another red. Maybe this one. What will this look like? That's black. That temple plug? What are you saying? just shout it out. I just asked what is that? And then you just shout it out again. Temple plug. Like I'm gonna know. I have no idea what you were saying. Oh. Are you talking about my temple? Squirrel? Are you talking about my temple? Jesus Christ. Only a few people will get that one. The correction has not made it any clearer. That correction, yeah. I'm nearly sure how to safely work this stream. Yeah, I understand now, Squirrel. No need to explain on chat. I fully understand. God, that just looks so bad. This just looks so bad, guys. Why does this look so bad? I tell you why. And I've done this twice already. I'm going to keep doing it until it looks good. We're going to... Probably... It's just this bright yellow colour, I think. Yeah. Could do that. We could do this. We could do this. This is something we could do. And I could add some dormers in like Dan Bettini suggested. It's really hard, this build. I mean, oh god, it's just so ugly. Guys, we're not here for the build today. We're here for the good vibes. We could do that instead. What does that look like? Ugly. Why does everything look so ugly today? I don't know. Lance, when something looks ugly, what do? You dress it up. Guys, when something looks ugly, it's called polishing a turd. We're going to polish this turd like we've never polished before. Watch me polish this turd right up. Put in a load of details now. Who says you can't polish a turd? Because I've seen it done before. I have done it many times. Itchy ear. Your butt temple out. Yeah. I'm back. Welcome back, Telma. Welcome back. You've come at a weird time where everyone's completely unhinged. Oh, the tower, yeah. I was wondering whether you were seeing butt plugs at the main part of the build. Well, it kind of does look like one, actually. Not that I know what one looks like. That tower is going to something to a turd. It really is. That is a tower, now that you mention it. Guys, I don't know... What are we doing here? Come on, guys. We're better than this. We're better than this, right? Right, guys? I know we're not. No, we're not. I've had you guys in my stream way too many times. So no, we're not better than this. Explains why the top is red. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All the back. You know what? When Squirrel and Heather are in the chat together, it's carnage. It's absolute carnage. I will never have a safe for work stream ever. I will never have a safe for work stream ever. Never will I ever. Hello, Lockavir. Loki VR. How are you doing? How are we today? Welcome to the ugliest build you've ever seen me build on ARK. A warehouse. Hey, Dan is going to join us too. You know, Dan, yeah, you're right, Dan is absolutely fit. Oh my god, and why Lance's bum is sore. I do have a sore bum. I said that earlier. You know, Dan Bettini, he's turning out to be the worst of all of you. I'm here for the carnage on the unhinged. Okay, well, you come to the right place. If you're here for carnage and unhinged, can I just say, I'm not the unhinged one. My chat is. Everyone in the chat's unhinged. Currently, we're trying to polish a turd. This is the turd we're polishing. How do we polish a turd? I need more stuff. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly back here. Here's what we're going to do. Now, I might not have the Winter Wonderland mod installed yet because I don't think it's out yet. Am I right in thinking that Wildcard hasn't re-released that Winter Wonderland mod? I don't know if they're going to make any changes to it necessarily, but if we come back here, we pick this up. We can't pick it up. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I think we can't pick this up because this was part of the Winter Wonderland mod, right? So we can't pick these up. These are just artifacts. If I break this, it will go forever. Can I pick the reef up? Can I pick the reef up? Can't pick the reef up. Whoa! What just happened? I broke something. What? Hello? What just happened? I broke something in here? The lights are on. This looks pretty. Okay, I'm going to quickly see if the Wonderland... Okay, we're going to just quickly come away. Don't worry, we're just going to go back to the main menu. We're going to see if the Winter Wonderland mod's a thing, and then we can install it. Oh my god, it worked. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Am I back? I'm back! Oh my god, it worked! It worked, I'm back! It worked, I'm back, hello? Oh my god, I've actually fixed it. Wow. And that was only a brief what? I managed to fix it in what, a minute? Wow. Okay, right. Mod, no mod. We want, what do we want? Mod settings, okay. Available mods. Do I have it? I should have it already in here. We want Winter Wonderland. It will be right at the top. Winter Wonderland! Activate! Updates! Single player. This is what we need. Now, are they just re-releasing this year? Or are they adding anything new to it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But here we go. We're going back in. I'm going to yawn. Oh my god, that was so close. I thought that was the end of the stream then. If it happens again, I know how to fix it. So no one leave. Right, when I'm asked for password and mods, finishing update. I don't know what you are building, but it kind of looks like a port warehouse. Like you could receive goods from the ocean. Adding a dock elevator. Ooh. A dock elevator could be really fun, Grace. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, dear, I've got hiccups. Oh my god, I've got really bad hiccups. I'm so sorry. I just burped really violently then. I just burped so violently. You can technically leave it on all year. Yeah, you absolutely can if you're talking about the Winter Wonderland mod. I think there's a reason I stopped using it. I can't recall why. I think it's because maybe there was a weird intro. I got rid of the weird intro, clearly. This means that we could possibly go back and pick those trees up now, hopefully. I hope. Let's find out. It also means we can decorate with lights. Now, this build used to have Christmas lights going all around it. And the way that you build Christmas lights, I believe, is you... Okay, there's some options we have now. If the Winter Wonderland mod has worked. Sometimes you add the mod and it's not actually added. Let's see. Forge. Skin. Is it in cosmetics? Okay, I think you build it in here. Visual storage offhand. Editions ascended. Holiday. Okay, it's all here. What do you need for this? You need candy or something. Okay, okay. It has worked. And this is what we need. Now, there's a way to get lights. How do I get the lights? I would really like lights. And there was presents as well that you could make. I don't know how to get those, though. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up. Damn it. Damn it. Hello? Holiday. Tree? Emotes. No. Structures? Tree. What do I need? Oh no. Do I need to get candy? Are you... Oh, in here. Can you make stuff in here as well? No. Can I pick you up? Damn it. I need candy. Am I really... Can I spawn in candy? Question mark. What keeps blowing up? Did everyone else hear the blow up? Hello? Is something blowing up in here? What are you guys doing? And can I have this tree, please? No. Okay. I would really like some candy. Is there any candy in here? No. Damn it. Something just blew up again. Am I going crazy? Huh. Well. I have to leave again. Bye, 4G3. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, right. Well, we're gonna have to do this then. This is stupid. Tell me, if anyone knows how to spawn candy in, let me know, because I'm gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to go on an adventure. We need the Christmas Raptor, hello? Christmas Raptor, come, please. Christmas Raptor? Christmas Raptor? Why aren't you coming? Come! Come to me! Isn't there meant to be a raptor that goes across the sky and I can get candy? What's going on? Again, something keeps blowing up here. I don't... Oh, it's these. These are blowing up. They're not fertilized anymore. Okay. Finally, after one whole year of being fertile, these are finally running out of fertilization. That's insane. That's 1 year since last December that I did this. Okay. Well, it looks like we need spawn codes. Oh, mistletoe. Yes, it's mistletoe. You're right. It's not candy. I'm crazy. That's the trick-or-treat event. Thank you, Dan Bettini. What a legend. Can I get my mouse over to that screen? Apparently I can't. There we go. Gotta do it like this. Oh, look at Dan Bettini coming in clutch. Okay, we do mistletoe. Does that work? It does work. 100, please. And then we'll do coal as well, because I think we need coal. Absolute leg end. Now, I don't know why, but I distinctly remember there was Christmas lights, and I don't know how to get those back. Because it doesn't show that you can craft them. It doesn't show that you can craft them. Let's change the time of day. Go to 2 PM, why not? So... let's go with... let's put this in here. Let's shove this in here. And now let's craft. At least we can get the trees. That's the main thing, right? We can get the trees. We're happy about that. There's the... ooh. We've already got that. Let me put on a Santa outfit while we're here. Please? Please? Fiber? What do I need to make that? I do not know. Maybe it's a lot more. Anyway, structures. Christmas tree. It won't let me craft. It won't really let me craft that. It won't let me craft that. It won't let me craft that. It'll let me craft that and that. Ha. Interesting. Why won't it let me craft a snowman? Hang on a minute. How do I get the information up? Rock, carrot, obsidian, wood. Okay. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Look at this. Thatch, wood. Okay. Thatch. You want thatch, wood. Dan Bettini. Only because some of the toys are bigger than the elves. Drop the mats. They are keeping you from picking stuff up. Oh. I don't know if they are. Do you think? I mean, I'll do it. I don't think they are. Oh my god, they are! Oh my god, they are! All along! It was because my inventory was full! All along! Guys, did I even need to go to the length of installing the Winter Wonderland mod back? Did I even need to do that? God, I feel stupid. God, who said that? Who's the legend? Fernandlord. Fernandlord's a legend. I'll take my hat back. Thank you. Also, does that mean... Let me just see what I need to craft the No. The Santa outfit was like a rock carrot and all sorts of stuff, wasn't it? Okay. Right. Here we go. Let's... All these plants are blowing up around me. It's insanity. Absolute insanity. Let me get all the good stuff back. What do we need? We just need the structures, really. Barrels, that. Smithy. Yeah, we want the smithy for sure. We definitely want the smithy. We want a table. We want JVH. Styling table, why not? Flag, why not? Ladders, why not? We'll get some ladders. We get a trophy in here. Get the wood, get the walls, get the walls, get the ceiling. Get the greenhouse. Get that as well. And lastly that, this, and that's it. And that's it, and then we'll take that as well. And this. And now we're done. Okay, off we go! The real problem is the cosmetics and dyes. They take up inventory space, they do, and I just realised I really, really, really quickly want to grab this as well. I really quickly want to grab this as well. Which one did we use? This one? I want to grab that. I want to grab that. And we've got the reindeers. And you're coming with me too. Let's go! Let's fly, penguin! Whoa, lag. Okay. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I dream about it every night and day. Oh, oops. I missed. I'm sorry, penguin. I'm sorry. Fly over there. And there he goes. Perfect throw. On first time. Here we go. Let's add in some snowmen. Let's polish this turd till it can't be polished anymore. This ugly ass build. Now I hope no one watches this and actually thinks, I want to build that. Please don't. That's... The dodos are laughing. They are. At what Golden just said. The lights are one of my favourite things to add. They're so pretty. Yeah, where on earth are the lights? They don't exist for me. They don't exist for me. It's all a lie. It's all a huge lie. Let's get some of these trees going. We could do like something like this. Going down. Uh-huh. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Uh-huh. And then we could do something like this. Let me grab frontier lamps. Okay, we're starting to cook a little bit. Not majorly, though. That's two next to each other. One, two. One, two. Then one here. We'll do one here as well. And get rid of this one. Okay, we're polishing the turd slowly. This could do with like coming out more, couldn't it? In fact, okay, I can see that this greenhouse may be not the best idea. I think we can do something here. I'm starting to feel confident again in my own ability. The confidence is swelling inside me. I think we don't just have to polish it, we can actually make it okay. Confidence has returned. Lance is back. Here we go. Here we go. And this is what we do. I think that might be the tower that's swelling. Oh my goodness, guys! Every time I come look back at the chat, something more unhinged has been spoken. Do you know that? Something more unhinged has been spoken each time I come back. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go up. Quite a few here. That's the way. I like it. And then I think we're gonna do... roofs. I think we're gonna do roofs. Sorry, I went really quiet then. We're gonna do some roofs here. The same fashion that we did... actually, ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. I heard the witch shop turn. This is what they said. Ooh, ding dang, walla walla bing bang. This doesn't work because of reasons. Let's think about this. Let's think about this here. Go across like that. And then go across like this. How's that gonna look? Awful. Awful. I want like a night. Okay. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. This is what we do. Guys, I've just suddenly... I don't know what just happened, but I've suddenly become a builder again. I've gone from being, you know, someone who was talking about his nostrils and his arse temples. I just stopped, you know, I stopped looking at the chat and now I'm building. I'm going to look at the chat again. That's sweat. Thank you, Swill. Greenhouse equals smoke for the elves to keep them sated. Now they have to do, or while making something that would make Mrs. Claus leave for a few hours. What are you suggesting these elves are up to in here? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Arissa Majors, when Extinction finally comes out, will you get a Wasteland build? I would personally love one. I will listen. Once Extinction comes out, sadly, I'm going to be away, like, I think 2-3 days later. I'm going to have really limited time to try and do a tutorial, but it's like on my to-do list as soon as I can, is to put out a Wasteland build. As a content creator, of course, when something new drops, you want to absolutely be one of the first people to put out some sort of build or some sort of content to do with said new DLC drop. And obviously my content would probably be some form of tutorial. So I'd love to get to look at the new Wasteland stuff, try come up with a design and build something. Absolutely, yes. Abso-bloody-lutely. Okay, this is interesting. This is going to be interesting here. This will be interesting. I'll show you what I'm thinking. I need a quarter wall now. Quarter wall, reveal yourself. It doesn't exist, does it? I don't have it anymore. Quarter wall. Non-ASR. Don't care for ASR, really. No offense to the person who made ASR. It's been very useful to me over the years. Right, let's not do that. Let's do skinny, maybe? Oh, I don't know. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're going to do quarter. And a quarter. Are we? Yes, we are. Quarter and a quarter. No, are we? Yes, we are. Quarter and a quarter. And then we're going to do pillars going up. And then we're going to do another, well, maybe a wall coming out. Do a wall coming out here and out here. I hate this. The reason it looks, is this ASR? ASR. This is why it's so yellow. This is why it's so yellow. Look at the normal one. Can I just say, look at the normal one? It's still yellow. Okay, ignore me. Let me do this. If I can, will you let me please? Thank you. And then this one. And it'll be perfect. And I get it first try. And I get it first try. Straight in. Wrong way. And I get it. And I get it. Perfect. And then we go up. Nice. And now we're going to go across again. Just make a bit more of an interesting entranceway here. Otherwise it will be boring, right? Otherwise it will be boring. So we've got to make it more interesting for the lovely viewers at home right now. We've got to keep this interesting, Lance. You have a reputation to uphold here. You can't just polish the turd. You've really got to make that turd sparkle. So we're out here sparkling up a turd. Now, I'm thinking probably something like that. And then out here, we need to work out how we're going to connect those roof types up somehow. Then we're going to do a fun roof design here. Going in, perfect. And then this side as well. We'll go into that. We need to work out how to connect these ramps up. I'm sure an ASR, there must be something. There has to be something that will let us connect in there. There must. And I believe it, and it must be so. And because I've said it, it is true. Lance, I put a GFI code for the lights up above. Oh, you did? I need the lights. Where? Up above. Scroll up. The dodos are laughing. Mrs. Claus has toys. Where did you put the code? How far up? How high up am I going? I've missed it. For landlord, I can't find it. GFI Xmas lights. Oh my god, if this works, we're cooking. If this works, we're truly sparkling this turd. It didn't work. It didn't work. I wonder why that is. We have the Winter Wonderland mod installed. Does the event have to be like actually happening with wildcard for this to work? Weird. Weird. GFI. Oh wait, do I need to do cheat in front of it? Cheat. GFI. Xmas lights. 100. Huh. Huh. Cheat GFI Xmas lights 100. Yeah. Oh, not allowed to spawn in the map? Not allowed to spawn in this map. That's rubbish. You absolutely can. What a lie. What a lie. What haven't I got installed for that not to work? I think I've definitely got the Winter Wonderland mod installed right now, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. Unless it needs to be updated or something. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really know. Right. Continue this. How long have we been streaming for? 23 minutes, that says. That's a lie. Since 8 PM, 8:15, it's 9:10. Oh, about 2 hours, 30 minutes, roughly. Is it? 2 hours 30, maybe 3 hours we've been streaming. Right, here we go. Let's keep the love going tonight. By finishing this build. Okay, we're going to get the shallow roofs in a minute. That's the way. I like it. This connects up here, right? Does this connect perfectly? I think it does. I think it does. I mean, it connects up absolutely perfect. There we go. Okay, we need to try out these shallow roofs now. This is why we have ASR, so we're able to do stuff like this, because otherwise it's absolute pain. So, shallow. Shallow ASR, there's one, but we need shallow triangle, I think. Shallow triangle, there it is. Okay, let's try this out. Now, oh, this is interesting, actually, because we could even... Okay. So T, what other variations have we got here? So, no, we don't want the curve. That's a curve. I don't like the curves. It just feels so on an arc, you know. I like it, but I don't, you know. There's a lot we could do, but I just like arc builds feeling like arc, you know. Is it that one? That's the one. Now. There we go. And that's what we want. But if we flip it... Question mark? Is there a flip side? There isn't. Now, if we were crazy, rather than having the ramps, now that we've got this out, we could just do this. Look, you could just do that. Why does that look curved? We could just do that. Why is this curved? I don't want you to be curved, please. That's the one. We could do that. That's also curved? Are you kidding me? Give me non-curved, please, now. Non-curved. Okay, I've got the non-curved finally. We could do this. What do you think? Is that wild? I kind of like having like the different textures on the roof, honestly. I know that's weird of me, but I actually kind of like having the weirdly textured roof. Is that weird? Maybe my eyes are just so used to it at this stage that that's what I want. I am weird. I know I'm weird. I'm weird for wanting this. But you know, it's how it goes. It's just how life goes. Sometimes we're weird. And we want things. And now I'm doing it. So I need to do T. Okay, that one. Are you not the right one? T. Why? What? Please? Please, thank you. Please? Thank you. Meh. Da. You have a super chat from Heather Owens. Thank you so much, Heather. Oh my god, the notification just come through, as you just heard. Thank you so much, Heather. That's so sweet. Oh, and you've told me the GFI code. Let's try it here. Now, I mean, let's see if it works. Not weird, adds interest. I like it. Thanks, Dan. You understand what I'm thinking. Let's try this. Let's hope this works. I have a feeling it won't. Yeah, I'll try cheat in front of it. Just in case. Cheats. Yeah, see, when I did the other code with the Xmas lights next to each other, it says not allowed to spawn on this map. You see that? Not allowed to spawn on this map. I don't know why it's saying that. I think I don't really understand what's happening. If anyone's like an ARK genius and knows what's happening, do let me know. Yes, thank you for trying though, Heather, and I really appreciate your support yet again. Yet again, supporting me. Thank you so much. Give Heather a massive GG. Always so generous on the channel. Now guys, if anyone's a YouTube member here, do let me know, how are you all getting on the server? Is there anything that you want me to do on the server? Make sure it's 100. It absolutely was. Look, cheat, GFI, Xmas lights, you had a space in between yours, and then 100. Maybe if we do a underscore there instead. I doubt this will work either, but we'll try it. Underscore lights. No. Oh, not allowed to spawn in this map. Yeah. Not allowed to spawn in this map. I don't know, Heather. I really don't understand or know why. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to have to get over it. I like that. I actually quite like that. T. That's the wrong one. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. Wait. That's what I want. This is what I wanted. Let me delete this one. Oh, wait. No, it's not what I wanted. I'm an idiot. I want that. I lied. This is what I want. I thought I found, like, the perfect texture for this. Turns out I didn't. Is that slightly curved? It better not be. Better not be. Okay. And then we just do triangle for here. Simple triangle. There we go. Triangle over here. And then we do a shallow triangle here. It's nice having these roof pieces. It really feels like that's curving. I think it's an optical illusion. Okay, very, very good. And then down here will be a door. A double door. I might even do 2 double doors. Okay, that has definitely improved the warehouse build. I think that's just doing that alone has improved it tenfold. That has certainly polished it up a bit more, for sure. Now, something else that we could probably do to polish this up a bit. Now, I don't know if some people really like the stone or not, but we could instead do this. I'll quickly try it and see. Probably won't look good, but I think this will only look good if I paint it red. No, it does look good. It does look good. That does work as well. I don't know. Have you tried re-downloading the mod? That mod. That would probably work. That would probably work. I won't do it on stream though. We'll just have to go without the likes for now. Although I love the likes. What do you guys think? Stone or no stone? We go outside wood to inside wood. Like this. The outside wood to inside wood. That does work. It looks quite nice. In fact, that is what I want to do. And then I'll change the pillars to stone. That's what we're doing. I've decided. Yep. This is what we're doing. And if you don't like it, tough titties. Although I do like the stone as well. But this is what I've decided we're doing. And so it has been written. And so it shall be done. It's written in the stars. It's written in the skies. I like the stone and wood combo. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it, Golden. Try this. Oh, we've got another coding coming. I think it might be a case of re-downloading the mod, honestly, like Fernandlord said. Quite possibly. Now, I think I go down one. I'm not sure. That could come across, though. Yeah, because I could go down. Oh, no, I can't go there. Can I? Will it let me go further? No, it won't. Okay. Good to know. Then we go here. Then we go there. Now, Grace watches. I don't know if she's still here, but earlier she mentioned about doing the, like, having something go into the water, like cranes, etc. I think that's a fantastic idea. I think I'd like to do that. So we're probably going to do that. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Open the door. 5, 6. Play with your... I won't say the word. GFI, okay, GFI printer structure craftable 1100. Okay, thank you, Heather. I'll try that now. Here we go. And I paste in. Unable to spawn on this map. Not allowed to spawn on this map. But why, game? Why? I'm gonna have to Google that bug later. Pillars, play with your pillars. Play with them. I will play with some more pillars now after I get some decorations going. Yeah, oh god, you know what? Do I fix this mod? Do I go away and fix this mod real fast? That is the question. Burning inside me. Do I have a door? Door, please? Any door? Mainly, I want a non-AS... or maybe the reinforced door. Is my... What are you doing to my penguin? Kill it! Kill the penguin! Not... No, get him, penguin! Get him! Attack! Attack! Attack the bird! Get it! Kill it! No! Penguin! Oh no! You touch my penguin, and you suffer the wrath of the admin gun. You hear? And I smote his ruin on the mountain top. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's a direwolf now. Get out of here. I have no interest in you. Everyone leave me alone and my penguin. My penguin. Unequip. In case I killed the penguin. Okay, penguin, come on. You're the first work. You're going to be the manager here, Mr. Penguin. Well, I tried. Thank you so much for trying, Heather. Yes, I'm here. I said looks like a port warehouse, like you could receive goods from the ocean right there. Yes, a dock elevator. That was a really good idea. I really like that idea. I think we can indeed do that. So let me just quickly first... I really like this side now. I think this is starting to come together. It went from a bit ugly, like really ugly to be honest. It was an absolute turd of a building. So something a little bit more respectable. Something worthy of me calling it a build that I've done. Otherwise, let's just pretend Dan did it. If it's bad, let's just say Dan did it. And no one will ever know. No one will ever know. Right, Dan. Right, Dan. Wow, wow. The shade, Dan Bettini. Hello, Jessica's Candles. Hello, Jessica's Candles. I'm not saying Dan Bettini's a bad builder. What I'm saying is, if this turns out bad, let's just blame it on Dan. Have him show the dodos his French flipper. Damn, throwing hands. Sorry. Yes, I am. Yes, yes, I am. Bring it on. I'm starting YouTube drama right here. Me and Dan Bettini have now started a forever rivalry that will last a lifetime. I won't stand for it. He literally did say that, though. He literally did say that, though. I said, let's say that Dan did it. Massive beef starting here. Right. Let's start so much beef, Dan, that we managed to get ourselves onto a YouTube commentary channel. I think my goal as a YouTuber now is to get myself on a commentary channel where it talks about my beef with someone, you know? I think that's peak. That's how you know you've made it as a YouTuber. You end up on a commentary channel that's commentating on your life's failures. I think that's peak YouTube right there. Get ready for the diss track battle. I am literally scripting it right now. Listen, I want a bigger fallout than Dan TDM with KSI. KSI with Dan TDM. That's as big as we need to go with this. I want the whole ARK community to be talking about it. Damn, do you see that fight with Dan Bettini and Lows at Lance? Oh my goodness. Whose side are you on? And then there's a big fight, and then we have different clans, and they're all fighting each other. Da-da-da-da-da! Fernandlord! Super chat! Oh my god, Fernandlord, you give me another super chat? Thank you, Fernandlord. Absolute legend. Thank you so much for your support. Very, very kind. And you're also helping me along with Skrill and Heather, trying to work out this light situation. So, Smithy, Holiday, Structures, third item. Okay. I mean, we all looked on there earlier. Do you remember I looked through the Smithy earlier? Alright. Smithy, Holiday, Structures, third item. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist for me. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't exist. It's just not there. I think I need to, like, relog into ARK properly. Like, I need to actually come out of ARK and relog in and maybe make sure this mod's updated. For it to work? Maybe. Maybe, because it just isn't here. Yeah. That's sad. That's really... Oh! That's sad. That is a hole. Oh god! I just fell to my death almost. YouTube front page content right there. Honestly, it is. Honestly, it is. And it will be. I'm on the island right now. Yeah, weird. Yeah, definitely a bug then. Definitely a bug where, I don't know, it needs to be updated or something. That's a bummer. Will I do it? Maybe I will. We'll see what the time is once I've done what I need to do on this build. And maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll try and update it. But, you know, there's the chance that it still doesn't work. And then I've wasted about 15 minutes trying to get it working. So, let's do this first. And then we'll come back to it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Do I want to go across that bit? Not really. We'll do around the bottom and around the mid. So we're going to go bam, all the way along here. Like so. And then we're going to go all the way along up here as well. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Now we'll try and put in this elevator if we can as well. Haven't painted this side yet. Need to put a door in as well. I literally crafted a door. Did I not craft a door? Am I dumb? No, I did craft a door. I'm not dumb. Do I want a second doorway there? Kind of looks like a big gate. I kind of like that. Okay. Okay, we've cooked. Jessa Candles. Is there a community server? Jessa Candles, there is a community server. It's currently just available for memberships. All of the tiers on my memberships have access to the server. Once you become a member just once, you have access to my server for life. There's no limit. Like if you wanted to become a member just for 1 month, you still have access to the server afterwards. It just gives it's a nice incentive to encourage people to become members to the channel. It's a good perk to have. There are other perks, by the way. Heather, you're in tier 3. You realise you've got some really fun perks that you could utilise if you ever need me to help with anything building related. How do I get rid of that? Why is it doing that? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the ASR paint mod. I don't like that. We're going to get rid of that. Let's put this one back in. Crafting. Cosmetics. Red. I'm very happy to hear that there's more people wanting to join the community server, though. We just have had a gifted membership from Fernando. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, Fernando. That's so sweet. I think were you trying to aim? Were you trying to hope that Jessica got one? That's really sweet. Really, really sweet. Saybot, you just got, if you're here, Saybot, you just got a gifted membership from Fernandlord. Welcome in to the membership program, Saybot. Oh, I just fell. How did I go? Oh, you can just clip through this. It doesn't really do anything. It should clip through that. Saybot, thank you so much. Fernando, thank you so much for the gifted membership out to Saybot. YouTube RNG hates people, yeah. It really does. And it's not like Bloomin' Twitch where you can select who gets it as well. But obviously, Saybot, if you're there, if you're actively watching right now, do thank Fernandlord and do join the Discord server. Because you're able to get loads of benefits now, thanks to that. Now Heather Owens, you own him now. Ba 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 ba. Oh my god, there's another gifted membership out by Heather Owens. Thank you so much, Heather. Gifted one Lols at Lance memberships. It hasn't popped up who? Thanky Freak Show, you just got gifted a membership. Thangy. Welcome aboard, Thangy. Thank you so much, Heather, for the gifted membership out to the world. Thangy. You've got it. It's happened. Thank you so much, Heather. That's so sweet. I'm sure Thangy said she was B-right. Oh, no, she's it. Wow, thank you, Heather. Thangy, please remind me. Listen, if anyone's been gifted a membership and they're on the Discord server, well, first of all, if you're not on the Discord server, please join the Discord server. And if you've been gifted a membership, please do tell me in the Discord. Just tag me and say, @LolsAtLance, I was gifted a membership. My name is Thangy Freak Show on YouTube, in case your names aren't the same, you know. So just so I can make sure that you are the person you say you are. And then I'll get you sorted out. I'll get you onto the Discords. I mean, I'll get you onto the ARK server. I'll get it all sorted for you. I'll have to wait on the membership, not the budget this month. Absolutely, do not worry. Obviously, if you it's obviously just, you know, if you're able to, then great. If you can't, do not worry. At some point, I was considering maybe taking it off the membership program, but I think it's firmly staying there for quite a while for now. I think it will be firmly staying as a membership thing for a while. But hey, if you watch the streams, maybe you'll get lucky and get gifted one at some point with some RNG. Use the convex roof part for that booty, Thangy. For the booty? You talking to Thangy or me? The roof? I think you're talking to Thangy, right? Can I paint this? Yes, I can. Okay, let's paint this. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, guys, if you're part of the, if you are on the Discord server, well said, Fernandlord, you're able to bring a +1 on with you. This is so that, you know, if you don't want to play with the other members on the server, maybe you got a good friend that wants to play ARK and you're not able to play with them. I wanted to have it so that you're able to play with your friends, whoever they may be. So you're allowed a +1 on the server. If you are on the server, you're allowed a +1. So do utilize that. You just got to let me know and I'll get them added to a separate... I've got a separate section on Discord for +1s now that I've added. So if there's any +1s and they want to be part of the Discord server, do let me know. I can add them to that section, the +1 section. And that means they'll be able to see all the server part of the server. Does that make sense? They'll be able to see the ARK server part of the server. Doesn't really make sense, but it does in my head. It makes perfect sense. 10 out of 10, I always make sense. Bye, Dan. Thank you so much for joining today. What time is it? Wow, it's a little bit late, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining. Absolute legend is the Dan Bettini. He's currently I'm going to shout him out now while he's gone. You should absolutely go check out his Twitch channel, Dan Baghetti. He's actually called Dan Baghetti on there, I think. If you type in Dan Baghetti, it should come up. He streams on Twitch. He streams Flight Simulator, Farm Simulator, some other games. He plays all kinds of games on there. He's a cool guy. You should go check him out. He's also got an ARK YouTube channel, but he's not very active on there at the moment. He's more active on Twitch. There you go. Need a separate section on Discord for YouTube mods, Golden and King Hat. Yes, I absolutely will. Golden, you're absolutely right. I'll do that. You're absolutely right. In fact, I just need to add you to my mods section. I have got a mods section there, but that's more like Discord mods. So if I make a section for YouTube mods, I think you can go in there, have a nice little spot. Brilliant streamer. Absolutely fantastic streamer. Don't tell him that I said that. Golden, can you share the link? Oh, can you, Golden? Actually, that would be great. I mean, I think you shared it earlier. Thank you, Golden. Well, to be honest, you don't need to share the link. Just look in the description. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Golden. The link is in the description as well. You can use the link in the description. Right. Snowmen. Oh, it's starting to snow. Talking about snow. It's starting to snow now. You're facing the wrong way, buddy. There we go. Okay, let's see. If we were to do an elevator going down to the ground, where would it actually be? I'm thinking... I think. If we did an elevator to the ground, where would it be? The answer is I don't know. I think it would be... God, the lighting's so awful. Let me change the lighting real fast. Make it look a tiny bit nicer out here. Let's see. Clear skies for one. Clear skies... like 1900. No, that looks worse. Let's do early. Maybe just do dead 12. 11. Okay, 11's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Let's put a reef on the door. Let's also put some more trees out. Where should we put a tree? One here. One here. Do a reef on the door. That's the way. I like it. Do some reef action out here. Do a tree out here as well. Yes. Now, for this section, probably would want some... maybe a bit of like railing action going up there. Not entirely sure. You know, I'm tempted. I know I've got the red, but let's just say I painted it white. Bye, Linda. Let's say we painted it white. Let's just say, you know, hypothetically, we painted it like it was completely got snow all over it. I'm just curious to know what it would look like. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if we're going to do it. We just quickly do it all the way around. I'm just curious. We'll never get this dock part done. We'll never get the dock part done if I keep getting this. I get sidetracked so easily. So easily. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Red or white? You're going to say red. You're going to say red after I painted it all in white. Here's the thing. I'm curious to know. I probably won't paint it back in red, but I'm just curious to know what you guys think. I want it to make it look like it's really thick snow on top, you know? Like, this is completely been snowed completely on. Super snow, you know? Just completely covered in snow. What's your Discord username? Okay, I'm on Discord. Oh yeah, well, yeah, what's your Discord username? Candy cane it up. Alternate the red and white. Candy cane it. Oh my goodness, that's insane. I want it to make it look like it's like natural snowfall though. Obviously snow spreads out very evenly. It wouldn't be like one part doesn't have snow. Maybe under here it wouldn't have as much snow. So maybe that section I leave. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not saying yes, definitely. I'm saying maybe that section I leave. So I'll do down here. This one as well. Then maybe leave that bit out. And then come here. Paint all of this. Paint all of this. Bum bum ba da ba da bum. Da 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 da. I think not having it on the top there kind of works. Oh, actually, having a few patches doesn't look too bad, actually. We can have... Okay, we can have some patches. We can have some patches. So let's get the red back. We'll put in some patchwork. Now, if you see my swamp build, you'll know that I love a bit of patchwork. Because I did do some 2 different shades of green on that build. And I thought it worked pretty well. Personally. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's the way, uh-huh, uh-huh. I like it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What are we thinking about this? What are we thinking about this? There's nothing natural about Santa's buildings. Yeah, true. Blizzard Wolf is your name on Discord. How has this gone? What? It's one of the... I deleted the pillar that was keeping that up. Like the fool that I am. Damn it. Damn it all. Let's just put a wood piece in there for now. I mean, do I like that? Do I like that? I don't know. I don't know if I do, actually. Oh, it's such a hard decision. I always go back and forth a million times when I'm building an ARK. It's an absolute miracle that I get anything done on ARK. Let alone record and film and then do a whole tutorial on stuff, because I go back and forth so many times. It must super infuriate people that have to watch my live streams, but somehow you all stick around and watch me do this. Okay, that's fine. I think that's better. We'll keep that. And then that will stay without snow because that's got snow on it. Okay. I think that's the idea. Now, we could go even crazier and have these be white as well, but I think that's probably a step too far. Probably a step too far. Do I have any soap? I don't. GFI soap? Soap. Oh, N. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now. Pillars. Up here. For no reason. Pillars going across the build could be another thing that we could possibly do here. Which would look something like this. Going all the way across. And back down again. the way like that, and coming back out again. Yep. I mean, that adds quite a lot to the build. Looks like it's got a bit more interest on the roof. Plus, it looks like these are like supports, right? For the roof. So I better as well go along the roof here. Whoa, that one's kind of sticking out in the air. All the way along. Paint these red. Paint the pillars red. Maybe. Yeah, the pillars should be red. You're right. The pillars absolutely should be red. Good thinking, Heather. I think that's a great idea. Let's go red with the pillars. Basically similar to what we did on our last build, right? That is not the pillar. There we go. These are all red. Yes. Okay. Sweet like candy. Well, we have officially managed to polish the turd. Will we get the dock done today? Probably not, because I got started to hyperfixate on some of these detail bits. Which is okay, you know. We did quite a lot in 3 hours, at least. Hello, Sean Martin. Lance and his pillars, everyone. Hello, Sean. Welcome on in. Sean Martin, a fellow tier 3. Hello, Sean. We love Sean. And guys, we'll remind you, tier 3 lot. I think there's 4 of you in total on tier 3. Do double check what perks you have, because I think you've got some fun little perks you could always cash in at any point with me. I think they were mainly building assistant stuff. So if you ever need some hardcore advice, my aim is to give the best advice in the world. I think that's what the perk was, something to do with advice. More so, I would literally, like, properly help somehow. I'm not sure what the perk was, but it was pretty good, from what I remember. More than just me giving loose advice on Discord. It'd be more like I'd go on jump on a call with you, even. Something like that. I can't remember. Maybe that was the next tier up. I can't remember. Do check them. I'll have a read of them later. I need to refresh my memory and see if I need to move anything around as well. I'm at work right now drooling. Heather's starting to drool over all these pillars. Yeah, literally. She wants me to paint them and all sorts. Red of all colours, right. Oh god, excuse my burping. So embarrassing. White, please. There we go. Okay, do we just paint this white as well at this point? No, that should have been red. That should say red. Damn it, I should really have 2 paint guns so I don't have to, you know, I don't have to keep going my inventory and doing it like this. This is silly. Ludicrous way to do it, but I'm doing it. There we go. Okay. Okay. How are we doing? Now, this side's very boring, very plain, not very demure or mindful. It could definitely do with something a little extra here. What that is, I have no idea, though. I have no idea. Possibly some ramp action on this side. Don't know if that will help anything. Possibly it helps something? I don't know. Let's see. Do something like that. Maybe add in some quarter railings here as well. Let's try this. Something like this, maybe? Maybe. And if I put one here, and then bring it back in, does that stay? It should do. It does. Maybe something like that. All the way along. And this probably would have to be red as well. Just to fit in with what we've been doing. 1, 2, delete. 1, 2, delete. And the reason it stays here is because there's a pillar here. I think if that pillar isn't there, it doesn't stay. I mean, that's what happens. Do you notice how enthusiastic I was at the start of the stream? How much, like, verbal diarrhea I was giving y'all? How much verbal diarrhea I was giving all of you? And then I kind of, like, completely slowed down. Where I've, lost the energy and the battery. But I really want to complete this at the same time. Here we go. And again. And again. And again. But while I finish up this build, I do want to say a massive thank you to all of you. The people on the Discord, honestly, you guys are the best. It's so fun, like, waking up to see how many people are active. So active. My Discord's gone very active recently. So, very, very active Discord. A lot of people chatting. A lot of people, all of you, you know who you are. It's getting used a lot recently. Thanks to probably a lot of more people on the community server as well. I know a lot of people are busy on that. And I'm buzzing to see what you guys have built. I want to definitely do a base tour of everyone's builds. And see what you've all done before, you know, we move the map across maybe. Coming up to the extinction map. Now I'm going to be possibly doing some fun content on extinction with some other creators, possibly. I'll let you know more about that when that comes around. But nothing's set in stone yet. It just depends on how much time I have, which isn't a lot. I don't even know what I'm looking for. It's snowing! Look at the snow. How does this build feel? It feels very cartoony. The white doesn't work. Like, it needs to be... Like, if I was sensible, if I was thinking about this, I wouldn't have painted the underside here. So if I quickly grab a paint gun again, look, we've got 2 paint guns now on the go. Let's get the white paint going. White. Okay, here we go. And then I need to spawn in a load of soap. Let's do 100 soap. And then do this. Do this. And then get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. So if I was thinking about this, really what we could do here is we could paint the underside red. And we could paint the overside white. So people know that, oh, this roof is a red roof. But you can't see it because it's covered in snow. That kind of vibe. I can't get rid of that one. Why won't you die? Okay, thank you. And then all along here. We'll just do the front bit here. I'm not going to go all the way around doing this. It's a waste of time. Okay, and so we paint... Okay, so is it number 2, number 2, number 3, number 4? Damn. Damn. So so definitely number 1, maybe not number 4. Okay, 1, 3, 5 for ramps. 1, 3, 5. This one, I don't know what that one is. I think for roofs it's just 1. Oh no, just 1, please. Just 1. No? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Okay, for those it's 5. Then for ramps it's everything else. Just remember that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. And then 1, 2, 3. Aha, aha. This is the way. Aha, aha. We like it. Just 5. And 1, 2, 3. And now, underneath it shouldn't look so bad. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. That looks pretty nice. Looks like the snow's coming through a little bit. I like that. And I'd do the same all along here if I, you know, had time to. I mean, that looks pretty nice. Let me just take the snow off. Oh, you can't go into photo mode while you're falling, sadly. Right. My cat's here, by the way. Hi, Milo. He's probably like, dude, you've been streaming for far too long now. You're streaming far too long. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. The lighting's a lot better when you go clear skies. Bye, Fangy. I'm actually going to take a shower now. See you guys later on the server as not Clayton. Okay. I need to get you on board on the Discord when I've left this stream. Good to know, though. Hell yeah. Okay. You know what? Considering this build started off so ugly, guys. Remember how we started off? It was an ugly, ugly build. I was too busy telling Nostril stories. Talking about God knows what. And actually, it's turned out pretty good. It's turned out pretty good. We're happy. We're happy with this. Now, I kind of want some stone foundation here, actually. Craft. Stone. Foundation. Stone. I also, before we ever stream again, guys, I can't make sound effects for every... like, notification that comes through, so I need to make sure that I fix that. I don't really know how, honestly. I don't know how I'm going to fix it, but I'm going to fix it. All I know is I plan and I will fix it. So right, perfect. Okay. Okay. Pretty snazzy, pretty snazzy. We like, we live. Is there anything else I could do before I leave it there? I mean, there certainly is a lot I could do before I leave it there. For instance, just adding like some little details around. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Everyone calm down. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've completely forgot about this mod, dude. What am I doing? I've got this Aaron's mod. I've got Aaron Longstaff's mod. We can do a lot with this. We can do a lot with this. This is literally a factory. What are we doing? This is literally a factory. It should have stuff like this sticking out of it. Hello, Charlotte Thorne. Welcome back, Queen. Welcome back, Queen. How you doing? Is that the one with the smoke? No, we want the one with the smoke. Is that the one with the smoke? It is. Yes. Yes. Okay. 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 Let me cook. Let me cook. Everyone shut up and watch me cook. Now, does that have smoke coming out? Or do I need another one? Has this got smoke coming out of it? No. No, it doesn't. GM summon the Yeti character? Absolutely. Yo, bro, I don't know if you feel like it, but you're a legend. Keep up the fire content. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know. Oh, I just realised what you were saying. You don't know if I feel like I'm a legend yet? Oh, listen, I know I'm a legend. You don't need to tell me I'm a... No, I'm joking. I'm just glad that people are watching my content and enjoying it. That's all I want. I want to make content that people enjoy. So I hope I can continue to keep doing that. I really do. I really hope that everyone watches my content, enjoys my content, it gets seen. That's all I want. I don't care about anything else. And Lance has lost it. And that's when Lance lost it. And that's when Lance didn't know what he was talking about anymore. Oh, thanks, Paco. That's so sweet for you to come in and say that. Haven't seen you join the stream before, so welcome aboard, Paco. If you haven't yet already, be sure to smash the like button. Everyone, do smash the like button. What are we on? We're on 37 likes. There's a few new people who joined. Make sure you smash the like button. I want Yetis with a Santa hat. Listen, you will get it. Right now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bear with me. Here we go. And here we go. And I equipped that for no reason. And I unequip it. And now we do it. GM summon. Uh-oh. GM summon. Summon. GM summon. Hang on a minute. Yeti. There we go. And now I force tame. You don't look like a Yeti, but you are. Okay, interesting. Can I summon another one? No? Yeti? Am I only allowed to summon one Yeti? Oh, there we go. And now I force tame. And now now, calm down. We're going to force tame you. We're going to force tame. Right now. You and me, big boy. Force tame. And now I have a Yeti. Thank you very much. Okay, where should we put these bad boys? I think put one out here. Put one out here as well. You make ARK building look like the most simple poo ever. Meanwhile, I'm still in my Minecraft box with your guides on. LOL. Well, you need to watch. I literally did a tutorial recently where it was about being in a Bob's box. So if you're in a Bob's box, you have no excuse now. You got to build that one instead. The simple starter house. And if you want a bigger version of it, you just expand it. You know, you just upscale what I did on that one. It was called like, I think it was called Simple Starter, Easy Starter House, is what it was called. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Sean Martin, Lance, they cannot smash the like button. I blew it up. Thanks, Sean. I mean, Sean blew up the like button, so you can't like it now, guys. But let's get him a hat. Let's get a hat. We need a smithy. Where is your smithy? Smithy, are you in here? Smithy? I have a smithy. I have a smithy. Okay, I also want... Okay. Smithy, and I also want... What do I want, guys? I want a smithy, and I want... Oh my god. What's this? Sorry, wait a minute. What's this? Huh? Huh? What? How does this work? How does this work? Okay, bridge. Oh, and then... Shut up. Shut up. Really? You can... What is this? What is this mod? Who are you, mod, and where have you come from? I didn't know I had this. Where can I put this? For fun. Where can I... Right here. Right here. Right here. Has anyone seen this before? I don't know what this is. And I've forgotten what I was doing. I was playing with Yetis. This is more important now. This now has taken priority. Okay, here's what we do. I've literally, my brain's not functioning now. I've been streaming for about 3 hours. At this point, one or two things happen. Either I go crazy and I start telling you all my deepest, darkest secrets. That hasn't happened today. The second thing that sometimes happens is I'll just go brain dead and I won't be able to talk properly and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. That usually happens as well. That's what I think is just happening, starting to happen now, which is usually a good sign that I shouldn't be streaming anymore. I've got so quickly distracted off the Yetis with this bridge. That's kind of just appeared out in my inventory out of nowhere. And now I have to do this. Okay. Too sharp? Are you kidding me? Why are you too sharp? Why is this? I want it here. I've got to test this. I've got to test this. Whoa. I mean, I prefer my bridges over this one. But I mean, I like it though. That's cool that you can do that in ARK. That's pretty dope. And actually, just that alone makes it look like that's pretty cool on its own. Interesting. Okay, well, that is interesting. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, what were we doing? We're gonna get some hats on these guys. So we need a thing or two. We need this. I'm also gonna get a forge here. Give me a forge. That's the way. I like it. And then we can apply the skins to these in my cosmetics. Apply cosmetics. What do we need? Skins? No. We need frontier? No. Where is it, guys? Where the hell is it? Unlocked cosmetics? Custom cosmetics. Skins, saddles, frontier? No. I'm confused. Hang on a minute. What? Is it in my inventory? How do you do this? How do you do this? Holiday. Structures. This. Okay, let's get some more coal in here. So we need... Oh, my arse. Jesus Christ. I'm really hurting my arse. I'm sitting in, like, a stupid position right now. That's caps lock. Don't need that. Mistletoe, 100. Okay, here we go. So we put the mistletoe in. Put that in. Structures. Holiday. Structures, Santa hat. Fiber, hide, pelt. Pelt? I don't think I'm going to be able to get some pelt. I'm too lazy to do that. So we can get those. Now, where does it go in my inventory when I pick it up? Unless, no, it's not. You don't do it like this. Okay, so we put it in the inventory. We all see it go in. Now, in my cosmetics, where is it? It's not here. Not here. Not here. Oh, item cosmetics. It's in here. It's in here. There it is. Found it. Found it. And then you just apply it. And you just apply it. And then... Okay. Okay, it won't let me apply this one. It won't let me apply that one. That one's broken. The mod's a little bit broken. That's a shame. Right. So... Now what? Now what? Oh, I was doing that so I got a hat for these guys, but you know what? Take my hat. Take this hat. You look fantastic. And take, oh, this guy. I mean, listen, Mr. Penguin, you can have your hat back. Well, we gotta give these guys hats first. Let's give you a hat. You get a hat. You get a hat. Everyone gets a hat. Aww. Oh, you can have my hat, Penguin. I feel bad. I feel bad now. You can have mine. In fact, no. This guy should have my hat. The penguin's the manager. We've already discussed this. The penguin is the manager, so they can have those. You can have the Santa hat. And you can stand out here. You are the manager of this new establishment. Congratulations! And now we absolutely plaster some trees around here. That tree's so random, the one I just placed there. So random, doesn't belong there, but I don't care. I don't care. Bro's building the North Pole. Do you save all your creations in one world or wipe them clean? Every single creation I've ever done is in this world right now. I'll quickly show you because I want to go back to the swamp build and quickly promote that before I quit the stream today. Before I quit the stream today, I will do a quick self-promotion tour of some of my builds. Make sure people are watching my videos still. So I'm not put out a... Well, I put out a... recently, I put out a new build video of the swamp base. I wonder if I put some pipes coming out of this, would it look stupid? Probably. Honestly, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Unless we did something like this. Where you place it like that. And place one again below it. It's hard to get it right though. Like that, and then like that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I actually don't hate that. Okay. You know what? Considering we didn't plan anything, it's not like the worst build I've ever done. It started off like a really ugly build. But it's actually turned out okay. If we spawned in a load of reindeer... Let me spawn in some reindeer real fast as well. Spawn... Megalosaurus. And then... Copy... Copy... Okay, let's spawn in some of these bad boys. And then quickly give them that... No! No! I just deleted it. Quickly give them... Oh god, that was going to be so quick and amazing. Quickly grab some of this stuff. Mistletoe. And the coal. Please give me the coal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, coal, mistletoe, done. And we get it in. Quickly make some of these costumes. Although these... Oh, okay. Structures, greenhouse, holiday... 50? No, it just takes one. And then you apply them like this. Am I too lazy to do this? Because I think I need the saddles as well, right? I actually think I need the saddles as well. And I'm too lazy to do... Oh, costume. You don't. Okay, one. We get them all ready. Maybe we make a quick sleigh as well. Why not? I might be too lazy. I mean, he's Rudolph. That's Rudolph. That's why he's different. Rudolph. Rudolph, Prancer, Dancer, Vixen, Mixen, Kitson, Blitzen, Boofer, Boffer, Bomber, Keely Feely, Bilbo and Frodo. Could you make a video on how to build a base around the industrial forge, please? Well, Jessica. I just called you Fangy. Jessica, do I have news for you? Boy, oh boy, do I have news for you. One of my most popular builds on the channel is literally all about me building around an industrial forge. Now, it's not the best tutorial in the world because it's my first ever tutorial on YouTube, but it's also it's my most popular build on the channel. Must be about 300,000 views now, maybe more. But that is like how I got my start on YouTube as an ARK builder, was building around an industrial forge. I've done it many times. A lot of my builds do kind of build around the industrial forge. So, how many reindeer do I need? I need one more. Thank you. I don't really know how many of Santa's reindeers, you know, he has. Now, can I build a makeshift sleigh? You know, I'm really distracted. I should have quit the stream a long time ago. This stream should not still be going. Just so you all know. This stream is an anomaly that it's still continuing right now. I don't know how, but it is. Just shove that there. That there. Get a little back in. Please, there we go. Get ourselves a little sleigh going here. I'm not going to really, you know, try to make this look really good. It's just going to be what it is. Let's see if we can get a little slope going up. And then, I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing here. If it looks like remotely like a sleigh, then we've done a great job. That's all I can say. If it doesn't, then, you know, I tried my best. That's the way. Oh, you know what I should. Oh, you know what I should have done. Oh, I know how this could have been so much better. I just had a thought. I needed this. I needed this. I needed that underneath. Can I do that still without looking stupid? Let me think, let me think. No, I think it needs to go up one. Damn. Okay, well, it's just going to be as it was. That's fine. It's whatever. It could have looked really good with that, though. It could have looked really good with that. It could have looked really good with that. Okay, and then we do that. And then maybe that. And that and that. Then we get, I don't know, a big sofa. Lance is cooking right now. You gotta let him cook. We gotta let Lance cook. Turn off snapping. Put it in free placing mode. Place it perfectly in the middle. And because we might have some extra passengers in the back with us, do it like that. Now, the reins. I don't really know what to do for the reins. Probably look pretty stupid if I do it like this, but we're going to do it like this. Something like that. Going all the way along. Up the line. God, these reindeer are pooping everywhere. I haven't read the chat in a hot second. Hang on a minute. Alright, I'm off. Going to play PvP with some of my friends. Bye, Queen. Bye, Charlotte. Good night, Charlotte. Thank you so much for joining today. Appreciate you. Drive safe home. Heather Owens. Can't watch and drive, so good night, Lance. No, thank you so much for joining today, Heather. And thank you so much for all of your support and your generosity is so appreciated. Thank you so much, Heather. Really, really appreciate you. God, these reins are going up that reindeer's arse. Well, that's fine. Go into this reindeer's arse as well. How does that look? Okay, can we get... Okay. Okay, you're now Santa Claus. You're now Santa Claus. Get in there. Get in there. You're Santa. I hope you like your new job. Let me paint this red. 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 Okay. We've made a sleigh. We made a makeshift sleigh pretty fast. Just through our own willpower, we made a sleigh. Look at that. And he's ready to take off. Look at this. Throw the penguin off the cliff? I would never, ever do that. What do you say? I would never, ever throw this penguin off the cliff. That was an accident. I promise that was an accident. What are you doing? Why are you moving? Why are you just standing still? Come on. What are you doing? Get back into position. You can't get off work that easy. Santa Claus. Get in there. Get in there, Santa. Okay, you know what? That's pretty good. That's probably as good as it gets today. I could have done a lot more and a lot more things better, but, you know, it is what it is. I hadn't planned this build. It was just such a panic stream to get a stream done today. And you know what? This part alone's kind of fun, right here, with the reindeer. How fun is that? How fun is that? That is super fun. I really want to get you over this. Oh, you're stuck here, huh? I want you to straddle that railing, please. Straddle the railing or go to the right of it. You're going to have to go to the right of it. That's fine. You can go to the right of it. Throw the, this one, Lance. This one, Lance? What do you mean? Make some presents to toss in there. Oh, but I can't make presents either. That's another thing I can't make. So presents and lights are what are bugged for me on the mod. Look at that. There we go. So we're going to come back here for the end of the stream. So we're going to leave that for now. I'm quickly going to take us over to for a quick promotional break. Quick Lols at Lance advertisement. We're going to fly over here. Fly all the way down here. There's my medieval house. If you haven't seen that, go watch it, please. That's another quick promotion. If I fly across or above anything, here's a steampunk house. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. Steampunk house, all in one, ultimate steampunk house. What is happening here? What is... Okay. All-in-one steampunk house, I think that's called. Amazing design. Well done, me. Watch that video while you're at it. And now here we go. This is what I want. Oh, Zelda build right here. Is that mine? This is mine? What are you doing up here? Zelda build. Have you seen a Zelda build like this before? No, you haven't, because I made it. And it's amazing. You see this? You see this Zelda build right here? This is mine. And I made it. This is based on the stables in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Absolutely go watch this build. But the one I really want to promote, and this is the one I want everyone to go watch if you haven't watched it yet. This is why are you flying? Why are you guys flying? Can you... Okay, they're flying, it's fine. This is the build I want you to go... And if Jessica's here... If Jessica's here, this is actually based on my all-in-one clifftop house. Base, rather. My first all-in-one clifftop base. Where I did a dipped in. This area here is perfect for an industrial forge. Now imagine there's an industrial forge in the middle and it fits perfectly in here. Tempted to quickly show you. Forge. Let me quickly show you. So this base is basically, if you go watch this tutorial is way better than the other one. I can place it here. As you can see, it fits perfectly in the middle. Obviously, I'd place it a lot nicer, perfectly in the middle. And then you craft all around the outside. Look, you craft all around here. And then you can have your industrial forge right in the middle with some stairs, so you can quickly go up with your Ankley, get into the inventory, so on and so forth. I don't know if you're still here, Jessica. But yeah, that's how you do it. Right, pick that up. Let me show you this. Now, the only thing with the all-in-one clifftop base, thank you so much, Golden, for throwing that out there. The only thing is with that base, as I said, the tutorial's pretty shocking. It's pretty shocking. It's a pretty bad tutorial from me, because it's more of a loose guide than a tutorial. You know, it's not really a step-by-step, and I apologise if you do watch it. You might get a bit frustrated with it. Obviously, all of my tutorials since then, including this one, are 10 out of 10. But this, in my opinion, is pinnacle of what a good base should be. It's a great base. It's the newest one on my channel, so please go watch it. The fact that you do this on fly 2 is amazing, man. I can't believe the penguin was face down when he threw. Dude, I don't know what that penguin was doing. He was done with life. This is the swamp base, so go watch that. I'm promoting it now. This is promotion. This video is sponsored by me, myself. Go watch my swamp base and give it a comment and a like. Thank you very much. The best base you'll ever see. No, that's a lie. It's very basic, actually. It's a very, very basic base. It's one of those bases where I've polished the turd again. It's just literally, look, it's just a hexagon. It's literally a hexagon base. Or an octagon. It's an octagon base. And all I've done is add so much detail. It's made it look good. It's all in the detail, guys. You make a simple base look good with some detail. Anyway, back to the snow. That is an interesting... That is because I got the Winter Wonderland mod on, I think. Makes all the animals go crazy colours. This is the ultimate all-in-one cliff-top base right here. Jessica, this is the one that you might want. But yeah, it's a bad tutorial. And I might redo the tutorial at some point. Here you go. This is an old school base. Really old school base here. The first base on my channel. What a bizarre looking base. It's so, like, everyone loves it though. So many people love it. Gets a lot of love. I can't believe these plants haven't died yet. They probably will die if I stay in the area, so I'll leave it. This is over a year old, this base. That base is over a year old now. Right. Let's fly back to... Oh, there's the ocean base. This is how I was doing the swimming pools. In here, where you have to do it in the water. Go watch that one too. Watch them all, guys. I want you to just go on the playlist and watch everything, okay? Go on the playlist, watch everything. Here's the original Winter Outpost. Definitely go watch that. And here's what we just built over here. So we're going to go back here and end the stream now. I want to say a huge thank you to Golden for modding the stream again and sharing all the links. I want to say a huge thank you as well to Heather, Skrill, Fernandlord, and Dan Bettini. All of you have been so generous on today's stream. Thank you so much for your gifted memberships, your super chats. I hope I haven't missed anyone out on that. I'm pretty sure it was you for doing it. So thank you so much. Heather, I think I said Heather, didn't I? Yes, I did. Appreciate all of you. You are the best. Let me lay back down here. Let me lay down here. Oh, I immediately got back up. So here we are on Santa's sleigh. What an amazing... Let me end it on such a good song, you won't believe it. Let me end it on such a good song, you won't believe it. What have we got? We'll end it on... the usual. We'll end it on the usual. We'll end it on the usual. Here we go. Thanks for a good stream. Thank you so much, Crazy Mum, for joining today. I really appreciate you. Now, we did make a really ugly base. Look, I'm not actually pleased with this base. I don't want anyone to think that this is, you know, I'm actually pleased with it. I'm pleased with aspects of it. That's for sure. I'm pleased with aspects. But overall, have I made the music too loud? I hope I haven't. Overall, you know, it has turned out okay. It's not too bad, but I think it could be a lot better with some changes. I'm trying to find the exposure. There you are. Let me turn you up. But let me change the time of day as well. What's a good time of day for this area? None of it. It's all bad time of days. 1900, 9. We'll do 10. And let's get the... Please get the exposure. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Let's go. Have a nice night. An ugly base is crazy. There's aspects of it that are ugly. There's aspects of it that are actually really nice. In fact, from this angle, it looks pretty good. It depends on the angle. It's another one of those very, very simple bases. It's literally just a rectangle base with a section that comes out with a tower added on to the side. Very, very simple. But, you know, we made it work. We managed to polish the turd right up and turn the turd into something that actually looked pretty good in the end. So there you go. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We'll be posting a video. Please keep your eyes peeled. This is very important, guys. Listen to this bit. Please keep your eyes peeled for a video coming out on Friday. I've got a really fun video coming out on Friday. Big collaboration. Huge collaboration. You've got to watch it. It's going to be epic. It's going to be going out at 6:30 PM GMT. Please watch it. I won't be around to comment back, but I will comment back as soon as I can. I'll be away on a hen do. So be sure to comment, like the video for me. I appreciate all you guys' support. And there you go. It's an Instagram base. It's the angle of the shot. Exactly. Love you guys to death. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.